it really says a lot about my winter car how, after 4 days of it, I have retreated to the most high-stakes and punishing game mode Blizzard have ever made. To relax and calm down. This music hurts my bottom and your heart. Do you know, after all this time, it never fails to bring me back to that first day sat in your back bedroom, Goodblade, when you moved out. And you was like, play this, play this, play this. I still think, like, even though I've been... Welcome to Hardcore WoW. Very much like my winter car this week, we're on permadeath mode. One single death and I lose everything. But there are people that could gain from it. I do like the idea of surviving in Hardcore WoW and 4 days of my winter car without a death. A deathless week sounds lovely. Welcome to the stream. Balaskis, welcome in as well as Gwynblade. How is everybody? Let me make sure I still open the right one. I wish to hold on to the number 29. Did you vote on this? You might have just missed it, Balaskis, at last, but you can have a moral 29. Yeah, it's closed, unfortunately. Everybody did it blind. So, everybody did it before I even started. Right, let's get in. You'd have a one hell of an unfair advantage compared to everybody else. Alright, let's get the game up and let's get started. I, last week, was halfway through the Defias Pillager quest in the sleepy, poverty-stricken farmlands near the human capital of Stormwind. The particularly rough gang members, the Defias Pillagers. I just managed to kill the last one. So I've managed to scrape by... It doesn't sound it, because I'm like level 16 or whatever I am. I just fell from the ceiling. I managed to scrape by the Pillager section. And as I say, it doesn't feel like a level 15 quest should be all that dangerous. But if I show you the list of the enemies that have killed the most people, the Defias Trappers and Pillagers, that's not just in this zone or at my level range. It's not even on the Alliance. That is across the whole thing. They are unbelievably overpowered for the level, to the point where they have killed 7,500 people up to this point. Obviously not as much as Falling. But thankfully, right at the end of last week's stream, I managed to get it done. Sothan, good morning. Look. Outlook. That's how it's going. I don't know how easy it is to read on 720. Done with the Pillagers. Lovely. My bags are absolutely full of rubbish.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Hello, ma'am. I'd like to sell some rubbish to you before I go out and finish this quest. You can have some oil, some milk, some light hide, some braces, some empty wallet. I remember the empty wallet thing. Don't want to sell that potion, actually. We'll sell these smaller potions. And then we'll sell the pants and all of that. Lovely.
Twat.
Cheeky, I am not. I'm going to sell this linen. I could do to go to Stormwind at some point. Cheeky, welcome to the stream as well. So we've got potions that should do us for the entirety of today's stream.
Go with honor, friend.
That's lovely. Cheeky, how are we? You know, that reminds me of a question I've been wondering for a while. Why is 720? Your PC is considerably better than mine, and even mine. Our internet is... My upload speed is 18 meg. Yeah. So it's less that the PC isn't powerful enough, and more that the uploads... Yeah. It's very small. I could upgrade to something phenomenal, but I've just not done it yet, so... Yeah, 720p is pretty much fine. It's just this game that struggles. Not sure why network speed didn't come to mind. Pretty much, Scott, yeah. One up from dial-up. We bought this internet package in 2012 and just kept it. I should definitely do an upgrade, but other than streaming, which you'd think is important enough for me, I'm yet to find a reason why I'd need any more than what we currently have. Scotty, welcome to the stream. Right. I'm surviving today, then we've got an entirely chopless week, but I need to go... Where would be safest to kill these looters? Let's go to the quarry in the north. Alright. First off, we'll take a defense potion, which will last me an hour. means I take less damage. A strength potion, so I'll take less damage and do more damage. And a troll's blood potion, which will give me more health regen. Lovely. The weirdest thing is that I went from Comcast 600 megabyte down, 200 up to Google Fiber 1 down, 1 up. And it ended up being $40 less a month. Shit. Yeah, I should upgrade actually. Maybe streaming WoW has made me realise that sometimes you can't just scrimp out on this stuff. I'm just going to nip over here and get this herb, by the way. Look how good I look. I got a helmet and some shoulders last week. Phenomenal. A gigabyte up is wild, though. I could probably do it. I've never actually tested it, but I suppose I could probably do it. Maybe next week's stream I'll test whether this 1080 works. Or at least 9... What's the other one? Is it 936 or something? In the US, Google Fiber got to get into the networking business for next to nothing. What have I done? Oh my... Okay, I accidentally pulled a trapper and I scared myself to death. But these are also very dangerous in terms of global statistics. Thank you, friend. I apologise. I may have accidentally stole that guy's mob tag, but it's fine. So, this is the quest we're doing, the People's Militia.
A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately, adventurer, and make the light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is near the shore, to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul Defias pillagers and 15 Defias looters.
I will, Gryan Stoutmantle, I promise. Did you see that ambush, by the way? That backstab? The government got a massive stipend for a bunch of networking companies to purchase fibre cable and implement it. They bought the required fibre cables, gave bonuses to their CEOs instead of actually implementing them, of course. So Google got to buy up all the fibre cable for cheap and is now your favourite internet service provider. That's pretty good. So they got a free in. Oh my god. Talion, human paladin, has been killed where Trim's lost his warrior in Ungoro at level 59. Oh. Another one has fallen to the hive. I'm going to screenshot this and post it in Discord just for Trim. Assuming you're not here already, Trim. Level 59, that's awful. There's a clip going round lately of a new hardcore compilation of a raid wiping in Nax, losing 37 people because they couldn't petri out. I haven't been around because my sleep is causing issues and I don't want to spoil my winter. I was thinking that might be it, Cheeky. Yeah. But it's good to see you today. It's sensible to do so as well, Cheeky. There's some revelations in that game that are a lot of fun. Shaggy Dan on a 75 stream streak. Global stats mean nothing here. Around these parts we die to giant rats running from the scary thing. Rats the size of... What is it? Gnats the size of rats feed on rats the size of cats. As the last few corpses lay rotting on something hill. When Pat was big into WoW before swapping, I showed him a world record speedrun for AQ40 that was, I think, 22 minutes. Something like that, yeah. And in AQ40, that's wild, because most of AQ40 is travel time. Alright, yeah, no. There's no bandits here. Let's move to one of the other locations where they're known to be. 12, welcome to the stream. Can't believe Twitch is encouraging streaking. I'm still, like, jokes aside, not sure how I feel about the streak idea. I don't know. I don't like people feeling like they're obligated to come here. It's your problem. Cats, welcome to the stream. I was wondering that yesterday, Cheeky was planning to ask, but forgot. Oh, 100% Fury Warrior Sith then, yeah. The only reason you bring like a mage or a druid is to buff the others. Could do that outside. Jokes aside, I hate it too. I for sure feel obligated and the reminders don't help. Yeah, I don't know. You've got channel points to reward the people that watch a lot, right? Whereas people missing a stream is like losing your streak is more of a punishment than a lack of opportunity. God, I've got to kill a few pillagers here. These are the big nasty bastards. I do need these looters. I'm going to kill these two. Even if I'm not into the game right now, I'll know. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll become something you care about at some point. Just some channel points, yeah. It's FOMO. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just worry that people... Am I willing to fight two of these at once? Let me see what I can do. So I can't sap because I don't want to go over there and accidentally pull her. Let's see what evasion can do for me. And I'll potion here as well. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage, which is... I was doing a lot of damage until fucking... I hate how they run underneath you. It drives me mad. Okay, that was good and safe. That was a suboptimal evasion. Especially this, because I got immediately disarmed. 6 different Black Kiraji mounts in that one raid. Christ. Whew, okay, that felt a bit too risky, that. Is that a trapper? Oh, that's a pillager. I do not want to accidentally pull a pillager. There's some over this hill as well, right? There's a camp here too. These are all pillagers. Oh, there's a trapper up there. Look, we'll go get him. A looter. Let's not pretend FOMO isn't real or a dark pan. Oh, it's absolutely. I don't know, is it fear? What are you missing out? It's not fear of missing something in a social sense, is it? It just creates a fear of failure that you have to go to somebody's like passion project just to avoid. I don't know, it's weird. It's less an obligation thing and more of a we actually find you entertaining or care about the game thing. Yeah, I suppose. I think that's the thing, Shaggy Dan. For some people, it's like a neat little representation of enjoying the content, right? I don't like the word content, but you know what I mean. But it can also be, oh, my number's high and I haven't got time today, but I guess I'll just open the stream just quick, just so that it doesn't fail, and then I can get that. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I hope there's more people in your camp, Shaggy Dan, than the other one, right? Bigger number is social, if you're encouraged to share it. True, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I know we gamify this place as it is with stuff like marbles, but I feel like the stream streak thing is like marbles if I deleted all of your 2026 points if you missed the marbles. If I set that as a rule, people would say that was fucked and ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to keep picking these off from a distance because I'm getting a bit anxious. I don't know if something spooked me. I shouldn't have done that double pull earlier. But we're fine. We're probably fine. A guy I watched does FOMO streams, deleting the PC. Deleting the PC / mostly wholesome VODs. It annoys me so much. I really like the guy, but he's annoying. His reasoning makes sense, but his time is incompatible with my schedule. FOMO stream, deleting the PC / mostly wholesome VODs. What do you mean by those two words, cats? Right, I'm going to actually take these two on. There's a level 13 and a level 14. I don't have evasion though, should I maybe wait for evasion? I can sap, can't I? Right, let's just pray that sap lands. Got it, nice. Okay, that one's incapacitated for now. Let's all stop saying FOMO. FOMO. Yeah, not only is it... Oh my... What the fuck happened to the... sap there? She might disarm me, so I need to be careful. Ah, we're alright, are we? We're fine, we're fine. It takes some big crits to chop me. Good. Nice, that's the quest done. Let's try and safely evacuate this farm area and head back. Shaggy Dan, I'm still in this for you. As in, there's no terms of service reasons for him deleting the VOD. Oh, you mean he deletes the VODs? I see. So, I see what you mean. He's deleting, deleting the VOD even though there's no reason to, just calling it a FOMO stream so people can't go and watch the VODs and they have to be there to bump his numbers up. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I see now. I'll stop saying FOMO because I've got a hard enough time liking you people at the best of times. Yeah, that is a bit scummy, actually. No FOMO. I want a sword. I should be allowed to have a sword. Gwynblade is a fickle soul. Not at all. He's very consistent, Sotha. He's just consistently a curmudgeon. I doubt he cares about numbers, he just wants it to be more personal, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Everything I do makes him like me less and less. I think that's more of a you thing than a Gwynblade thing, Sothan, because we're all feeling that. I can kind of see that, though. Like, I get a little bit of a feeling of... like... I really like archiving all of the Doomhaus stuff, but it has taken away the ability to just fuck about one afternoon, knowing that it'll be on the internet forever. You know what I mean? Statistics and numbers for this stuff are the absolute worst thing the internet has done. Yeah, stats and likes and viewer counts and views and sub numbers and all of that stuff. Like, data is interesting, but data and art have always kind of butted heads, haven't they, a little bit? And this being art is different, but in terms of just something you enjoy engaging with recreationally for entertainment purposes, right? Let's call that art. As somebody who works with data and statistics, I mean, data and statistics, absolutely amazing in most fields, but art particularly, it kind of takes the edge off a bit. Right? Grey and Stoutmantle, I've killed the pillagers and the trappers.
Light be with you. Your worth to the people's militia has been validated by your brave acts thus far.
True. Any other work?
Some Defias have eluded us. My most trusted scout reports that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into southern Westfall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the wretches in the name of the people's militia.
I can't right now. I'm grateful that you're offering me this work, but I can't right now. I'm getting to a level where all of these quests are a little bit high. I'm level 16. I could go out and kill Murlocs to try and get the treasure map. I'm getting a bit anxious that my quests are a bit high level. This could be the time we leave. This could be where we leave Westfall. And maybe go on a little bit of a rogue's journey, excuse the pun, to the Dwarven lands and just pick up on we'll go to the Dwarven kingdom of Loch Moden and do some of these like slightly lower level quests. Would you call me a bitch if I did that, instead of just banging my head against a lot of level 20 stuff? That feels like a sensible decision. 1999's Finland has really changed. If you think this game only came out 5 years after the events of My Winter Car. Alkarion, good morning. Cultural scarcity is the one thing I wish younger generations could experience, yeah.
Where are you going?
In terms of...
Well, if you're looking to get there quickly...
overabundance when it comes to your hobbies, right? You know what? We're going to do it. I'm going to go to Stormwind and let's just prep. Let's just get myself ready, and then we're going on a journey. Going a long way north to the Dwarven lands. On the bright side, there's some level of scarcity coming from the form of electronics shortages. The what form of electronics shortages, so do you mean? No, meaning, yeah, we've got cultural scarcity now because people can't play the new games because AI's stolen all the RAM and we can't afford our PCs to keep up. Wish it would change to IRC. Being forced to actually be somewhere and be able to get along with someone. Yeah. having instant access to everything, almost no matter where you are, has completely killed the joy of most forms of media. It definitely has for me. I still had that sense of owning and enjoying music in the MP3 era, because you might not have had like a row of, or like a box of cassettes under your bed, or a row of CDs or whatever, but you still had this like, I don't know, you had this like organised folder full of wherever you got them from, mostly illegal, right? But still, and you had this like collection and stuff. But Spotify overnight killed my the industry moving to Spotify. Overnight killed my desire, because you can just not use it. You can go and you can continue to use MP3s, but it's like, at what point are you just shooting yourself in the foot to spite your face? That made I butchered both of those analogies. Okay, what are we doing in town? I need to go to the rogue trainer. I need to go to the auction house. I need to. We'll maybe grab some potion supplies. We'll get everything sorted. I'm so sleepy on hardcore now. Now everybody's prepping for Burning Crusade. They'll be back. Right, first off, let's get some potion materials. I don't know if I can actually make a great deal of potions right now. Can't make. I could make some healing potions, but I don't use them. And I could make some mana potions, but I don't use them.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what
can
I help you with?
I'm alright, Keldrick, thank you.
For the Alliance.
Trim, welcome to the stream. I've not died yet. Is there anything I need to put in the bank before we leave? I might actually price up a sword. I've got 61 silver. I want to start learning swords.
Greeting. Have you come seeking training in the ways of armed combat? Bullywiff.
I'm sorry, Whooping. I didn't mean to.
Seeking training in the ways of armed combat?
Okay, so I have learnt swords. Cannot even begin to explore the joy of finding a copy of Evil Dead 2 to rent after years of searching for it. Then we had to rent the bastard and copy it. Cultural scarcity continues on, it's just the medium that changes. How? How was there scarcity on the same level in the modern era, Augur? Sorry? Augur, welcome to the stream. That's not me trying to line you up for a got him or anything. I'm interested to know what you mean. We went from Lars complaining that people pirating music were killing artists to Spotify paying artists pennies to accomplish effectively the same thing, but legally. And we all mocked Lars Ulrich. Yeah, we can still continue to do so. I think it's easy to acknowledge that as a consumer, we follow the path of least resistance, right? While also acknowledging that our ability to follow the path of least resistance is probably not always a good thing for the setup. In fairness, she was a bit of a twat worth mocking. Yeah, but not for that. Good meme, wasn't it? I've still never understood mocking Lars Ulrich for anything. I had my nose pressed to Metallica for the longest time and still never found anything entirely egregious enough. If I can sell this hammer, by the way, they're selling at 20 silver. And I've learnt swords. Do I buy a sword? I want to transition to swords instead of daggers. I know I'm a rogue, but... Okay, let's have a look at the sword market briefly. There is Sothan, yeah, but it's never bothered me too much. Ooh, what am I doing here? Weapons, one-handed swords. So, base damage on my current weapon. See, my offhand stinks. And my daggers are only a 2. Notched short sword of see, these are expensive. Although that one, 2 attack power. 8 to 15 damage on the mate. Nah, it has to be... What's the feral blade like? No, too expensive. All of these are too expensive. I mean, that's an upgrade. 2 strength for 18 silver. It's 8 DPS, and it's fast. It's an offhand, isn't it? I need something that looks like a main hand. What was that Redridge one? Redridge machete. I can't spend 30. I'm not spending 30 silver of money. I barely have. Why does it feel like money on these servers is so low? I think it's because the auction house is not as rammed with items, is it? Everybody's dead. 9 DPS, 2.2. That's not a bad main hand for 22. Can I get one for cheaper than 21 silver? That's got stamina instead of strength, and it's 17. It's got the same stats. Yeah, it would be good if it weren't so quick. This I can take as a main hand with the Blade of Cunning in the offhand. Or I spend 3 silver more and get one with strength on it. Yeah, it's 3 silver, right? I can make it back. I'm doing it. I'm making a purchase. Trouble is now I've got to go level it. Maybe we'll do some of... I thought I said war dodge then. I'll go do some of the lower level quests, but now I'm a swordsman. Well, I don't know what the kids are doing these days, but every medium went from scarce to abundant, and then another medium appeared following the same trend. 200 years ago, books were the scarce culture. When movies and video games were starting out, that had cultural scarcity. Books were abundant. When anime was picking up, that was scarce. Movies were already abundant, but the medium as a whole, or just a subgenre, is always ran in... So not the medium as much as the genre of thing, right? Medium would imply like the... Hang on, let me put that there. Yes! I mean, it's not the biggest sword in the world. I've had better. Absolutely sensational. So what would be the current thing that is scarce at the moment? Because we never had abundance before. Like, you had to work a week at 16 in your part-time job to earn up enough for one CD or whatever. Over 2 weeks. That was the kind of scarcity we're referring to, whereas now you can stream any video of any song you want at any time, right? Okay. Where next? Alchemy, I don't think I'm ready to level up just yet. Cooking, First aid, I think I might be ready to go and learn wool bandages, but I'm not getting any wool yet. Right, let's go have a look. 2 attack power would be nigh unnoticeable compared to stamina, personally. Possibly, yeah. What does strength get, rogue? Attack power is just plain attack power. Oh. I actually saw and think... Oh, you did say 2, yeah. Because strength gives 2 attack power per single strength to warriors, doesn't it? But only 1 to rogues. The music, yeah, same for films or games, but films or games were usually 2-3 times more than the music. Well, more. Yeah, games were fucking expensive as shit. You could buy... In, like, 95, how much was a CD single in the UK? £4-ish? And a game, like an N64 cartridge... Where am I going? I need to go to the first aid trainer. And an N64 cartridge back then was... £65 or something stupid. They're not that... Games like that much now. For some reason, the Nintendo was ridiculous. I'm talking in 95, so then. Oh, are you talking about it as well? Yeah. I don't know why Nintendo games are so fucking expensive. Hello, Shiner.
Oh, a fellow physician. I would be glad to teach you anything that would aid your journeys.
I'm looking to learn wool bandages. 80. What am I up to? There's no chance on green I can get 5 levels, is there? Imagine. Nope. Nope. It has to be 1 per bandage now. Nope. Okay, never mind. We're not doing it. Lovely. Nope. No, 76. 77. And everyone out. Well, 78. I actually got close there. Night Elf Hunter slain by Ziggurat Protector at level 60 in Eastern Plaguelands. That's a 60 death. Chopped. I think cultural scarcity was that we referred to was the availability of, say, a particular band's music, not the ability to buy CDs, for example. Oh, you mean like you couldn't just... There was such a thing, I suppose there was such a thing as rare tracks and things, wasn't there, in the past? I got super excited for my birthday. My mum shelled out the big bucks to get me Star Fox 64. I had to order it all the way from Canada. I'll go this way. Right, let's go to Ironforge. Or do I take another extra? Am I in the mood for risk today? Somebody type literally anything on your keyboard to stop Stuttler taking an unnecessary risk. I'm just going to go speak to the rogue trader as well. Trainer. I'm going the long way about this sprint. Sorry, I had to order it all the way from Canada, and it hadn't come yet, so I basically got an IOU until it came on your birthday. No wonder you've grown up weird, Sothan. Yeah, you could buy CDs from Woolies, no worries, but you had to go to a nearby city and hope you could find something specific if it wasn't in the top 40, yeah. Yeah. I remember it was like that for like band t-shirts and stuff. You'd go to a town or a city and you'd go in every music shop hoping you might find a Johnny Cash t-shirt or something. And you'd sit and go through every... Nope, okay, we'll go to the next music shop and the next one and the next one. Yeah. Fuck, I still remember going through browsing Blockbuster shelves for N64 games. There were so few compared to the insane number of games you'd see on the shelves now. Assuming you're not just getting everything online. Yeah, Slops, when he was doing his... Could trade me, can't he? Osborne the Nightman.
Type I should watch my coin purse around. Something I can help you with?
I thought there might be, Mr. Osborne the Nightman, but it would appear not. See you later. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to go in here, we're going to speak to... I'm going to get this quest. I'm going to be bold. We're going to be brave. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to Redridge. Then we'll go to
Well met.
Up north. And you're a poison supplier. Where's the guy in the rogue? These are the rogue quarters. Where's the guy that's got the quest for me? I can at least get the first bit done. Okay, it's this little gobbler. I'm quite likely to go home empty-handed. I think the lack of disappointment has ruined the joy. Yeah, well, it's like we've always said, right? The lower the mountain, the less you enjoy climbing it. Renzik, I heard you've got rogue business for me.
Sending you out in the field now would be suicide. Renzik doesn't need another dead rogue on his hands. Don't fret though, adventurer. Renzik is going to get you up to speed. Make your way to the Red Ridge Mountains and speak with an associate of SI-7 named Lucius. You will find him hanging around the docks of Lakeshore with the other shady good-for-nothings. Hurry back!
I don't like that I'm doing this quest right now. So what we'll do is, we'll go from Stormwind, then we're gonna run south, then we're gonna run across, no, not that way, we're gonna run across here to Lakeshire. This is like a level 15 to 24-ish area, so this is a risk at level 17, 16, whatever I am. But I only need to get to town. If I get to town, I can meet up with a rogue associate in Lakeshire and hand this quest in. Then from there, we're going to fly to the Dwarven capital. Start working on some lower level bits and bobs. When there's always biscuits in the tin, precisely. Now, fuck that, I'm 30 pounds overweight. Give me a nice gentle hill any day of the week. That's what it might be then. Nowadays, we're all just mentally overweight, so we need... we can't have too many barriers in our way, or we'll crumble. So weird that a society that says Aesopian point. Sorry, the site is at this Aesopian point where the protagonist can get whatever they want immediately, so they just feel nothing anymore. Went from a fairy tale to something that is actually a problem, yeah. Yeah, it's the... I think it says something positive about the human spirit, though. How we enjoy things that we have to work for. That's a good thing. And we're just learning now that overabundance is good for the short term, but maybe bad for the soul a little bit. In terms of executing on your desire. Wait, why am I don't want to be here, do I? We're running out into wider Elwyn. Okay, I can do this. Oh my god, there's a night elf with her pants off. Are people aware... Genuine question for people that played WoW. Are you aware of this, by the way? If you're up here by the Flight Masters, are you aware of this? Like, I've raided with so many people that go all the way around. It's pretty good, right, cheeky? Yeah. I didn't know it. I'm holding myself up as being one of those as well. I'd only just, in the last, 3 or 4 years, learned that was a thing after 20 years doing this rubbish. Spotify and Netflix's consumption models are joyless. Yeah, exactly. It's the... It removes the thrill of the chase from a lot of things, right? I'll remember that when I next play through. What I like about you doing it cheeky is that you'll have some pet that has to go running all the way back through the trade district for 20 minutes to try and catch up to you. Even then, there's Sothan, right? Sothan's known it for 10 years and he never told the rest of us. I was in a guild with a really sweaty Thunder Fury tank that when we were popping the Onyxia buff, the Stormwind buff, when we were transitioning between raids, we all landed in Stormwind. I can't remember how it worked, but we was up there and he said, right, we need to go to the front because buff locations were tricky on private server. And he was jumping up around on the boxes because he had this strategy to get down there. So he would jump up on the boxes and do like a triple backflip pirouette off the Griffin, land on this exact pixel, and he could walk up onto the wall and walk to get down there. And he was trying to teach everybody, and somebody said, oh, you could just do this, and walked clear off the edge. I know you mentioned DVD menus the other day, but there's still something about that, even. It's a ritual thing. It is, yeah. Yeah, I sat on the floor last night, and I opened up a big sleeve of DVDs that came in a box, and you lift the box off and get season 1 out, and you lay it down, and it opens up into 3 or 4 DVDs. And then you take one out that has episode 3 to 6 on, and put the other one in that has 7 to 9 in the DVD player. And then you wrap it all back up and put it away and go sit back down and click it. Yeah. It creates like a context as well, right? It's like, what's the word? It's like little rituals. Is it annoying to... Like, it's really annoying when you're a smoker. If you're a real smoker. It's really annoying to get your tobacco, get your papers, put the filter in, roll it up, sort of like... It is objectively effort that if you bought packet cigs, you don't have to go through. But it's been 15 years since I smoked now, and I don't miss nicotine, I don't miss the tar, I don't miss the chemicals, I don't miss the sensation, I don't miss the heat, I don't miss the smoke, I miss the little ritual before it. Because it's just as integral part as everything else. And I think chasing music and chasing games or earning enough money to buy games or whatever, while convenience is brilliant, are we currently, in our modern era, enjoying the benefits of convenience, or is it fucking our heads up a little bit? You jump in the water and swim. I mean, your character looked like somebody that would jump in the water and swim, August, so it made sense. It was like, it was FCI. Imagine if you watched The Wire the first time on your phone in 50 different places and contexts. Yeah. All split up on TikTok in 2-minute section. Convenience is brilliant, it's always brilliant, but you do lose something along the way, right? Can't watch anything on my phone. I'm with you, cheeky, yeah. Maybe it's our old eyes. It doesn't feel right, does it? You can, Sothan, yeah? You can absolutely do that. But you're talking on a societal level, right? How abundance has... Yeah. Changed things. Whether you think for the better or the worse, yeah. We're going to have to evolve as a species to be able to sort of adjust to a lot of the changes that have happened in the last 40 years, right? And evolution's slower than that. It's like parking in the disabled spot at the supermarket because clever people park closer to save time and energy because you'd be stupid not to. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, is it more efficient? Yes. Is it better for society? It's a good analogy. If you heard Gwynblade and I speaking between each other, by the way, it is just analogies constantly. I don't know where we've got that from. I don't think either of our parents are like it. Maybe we're just really pretentious snobs. God, this is a long run, by the way. People have accused World of Warcraft of being a lot of running around. I don't think it's true. What is that? What's that? A mini Diablo. What does it say under it? Lord of Terror. How do you get that again? Wasn't it something to do with the trading card game in original vanilla? How do you get it now? Some little pet that they're running around. Anyway, I need to lock in. Yeah, why don't you just buy a level 60 character, by the way? Precisely. Save time, right? More efficient. You can buy the code. I think it's a few grand. Is it still? Probably buy it. Can you maybe buy it in the modern version? I remember people that had the mini Diablo from the... Or it was like a... Was it a trading card thing or a BlizzCon thing? Right, what level's he? He's level 19 and he's entering this zone, and I'm level 60. There's level 15 tarantulas. We are now in a completely new zone. We're in Lakeshire. Human area, and one of the most beautiful places in the game, I think. It's about $3 grand to buy the card that has the code, and that's assuming you won't get scammed. Whew. I could take that quest, couldn't I? From Guard Park, but I'm not going to. Right, Knolls to the left. They're only level 14, so if anything goes wrong, I could take them. That pig's friendly. Tarantula level 16. There you go, that's what's left of cultural scarcity, yeah. Scams. But I think that's a good example. Cultural scarcity is so dead that I saw this guy with what is potentially a very, very rare pet, and assumed that the world had changed to just give it to you for $4.99. They are so thin, actually, that's true. Pokemon cards are the last cultural scarcity. Loot boxes and Counter-Strike. Vanilla World of Warcraft is brilliant for this. Do you know why I still adore raiding after 20 years in this? Look at this, by the way. Look how beautiful this town is. I love Redridge so much. Oh my word, you scared the life out of me. She buffed me. Look out, this town. I like it in a way I'm not used to. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Right, ma'am, I need to...
Where would you like to fly to?
Nowhere, but I will be flying to you very shortly. The reason I still like raiding in this game after 20 years is not because it's particularly, like, the best video game design ever, or... It's because I can only do it once a week. If I could raid every night, if you could raid every night, or if you could get to 60 every week, it wouldn't be as good. Have you tried masturbating? That's me also then. Oh, I've been considering trying to collect the Final Fantasy run of Magic the Gathering cards. One of my favourite artists did the work, did a series. That'd be a good source of dopamine. Would you have to buy packs to make it work so then? Hang on. I'm sneaking out to meet my rogue counterpart, Lucius, on the dock. Lucius, I'm here.
Ah, so your fingers are a little fat, eh? Don't worry, adventurer. I've turned more useless thieves than you into accomplished rogues.
I resent the implication.
We've been training thieves here for years. After all, not every rapscallion is born with the grace and finesse of old Lucius. Up off the road here, you'll find Altha's Mill. I got a chest up there with something important inside. Go get it for me. Bring back that token and you'll receive your certificate of thievery.
It's a level 20 quest. No. That got me 120 XP. That was completely worthless. This is a stupid decision, right? This little child has a job for me. There's no enemies in this water, is there? Alright. Sean. Hello there, mister. Do you have a little time that you could help us out with, please? My friend Hillary has lost her necklace and we can't find it. We've been fishing all day right here. And we looked around here already, and the only thing I can think of is that it fell in the lake. Our parents don't want us to swim in this lake. Mum says there's some mean things underwater, but you look like you aren't scared of mean things. Can you find it for her, please? I don't think there's anything in the water that could kill me. I think this side of the bridge, the water is perfectly safe. But there is a chance that the necklace might have drifted out towards the wider lake. Right, let's just... Right. I'll go have a look, but I need to get lucky. You can buy them individually, but some of them are pretty pricey. What? Like, officially, or buy them on eBay? Okay. Looking for some glinting mud. There, got it. Perfect. Absolutely. Alright, this is perfectly safe. We're good. Or buying them from collectors, yeah. Thought you were strangling a baby mole. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. It's a bit of easy XP. We worked out once, we did the mathematics, and it's not actually beneficial to do orange quests. They don't give you any more XP than yellow ones. We did this big stupid experiment where we all went to an alderman once, and we're all different level ranges, and we all handed them in separate. I thought it would give you more, but it doesn't. Hillary. I think my necklace fell in the lake. My dad's got it for me, and he's going to be mad now. I missed my necklace. Dad says there are monsters in this lake. Did you beat up any monsters? Yes, I'm 50, honestly. I was down there fighting like a maniac. I'm lucky to be alive. Thank you for finding my necklace, Mr. Rogue. You're very kind. Mr. Kitty thanks you too. Isn't that right, FC? FCI. Press 1 to kick the cat into the Nah. Nice game. Oh, it's beautiful. That's like me with the GTA Online heists. When we practiced them twice a week, they became a chore. Nowadays, we've got so much fun doing literally the same thing because you can only do them twice a year. Precisely. Mick Dagger has been killed at level 32. Dying level 32 in the stockades. And his final word was a simple question mark. Shot. Alright. There are quests that I could be doing here, though. But if I get myself killed... See, I could take the guard his lunch. That's safe. That's just on the road, right? Oh, hang on a minute. Somebody step in if it looks like I'm about to make a terrible decision. Got it fucking first try. That's guaranteed first time stuff. And if you find glinting mud, it'll always be in it, yeah? There's no, like, searching glinting mud to find it. It was a fantastic name, Sothan, and luckily it can be yours if you join the server. Is it Dry Times? Which is the quest where you take the guard his lunch? Is it you? Ooh. Hello?
I find myself in quite a pinch here, adventurer. The bottles are close to running dry. The latest booze shipment is long overdue. The orc invasion has been hell. Perhaps
I'm sorry, I can't help you, friend. I apologise. Moves by Mick Jagger is actually just describing him popping sprint. Didn't go fast enough, though, did it? There we are, a free lunch. Darcy.
Can you do me a favor? I've prepared a lunch for Guard Parker, but he's out on patrol. He's a big, strong Stormwind guard who can defend himself, but it's much too dangerous out there for a townsperson like me. So if you deliver his lunch for me, then come back here and I'll give you a free lunch. Parker patrols the stretch of road leading to Duskwood.
I'll do it.
See you around.
And essentially DoorDash. DoorDash a thing in this country? A big, strong guard. I know, right? It's almost like she's got her eye on old guard Thomas. Disgusting. It's good these dated gender norms are being repopularised here. She said a townsperson, Gwynblade, as opposed to a guard. There's absolutely nothing that said anything about gender, thank you very much. You don't see any of the male innkeepers and cooks and chefs and on first aid trainers running out and fighting anything, and that's for the guards to do. And, may I remind you, Gwynblade, you bigot, guards can be female as well. Got him. I should have a Twitter account. You see how good that was? Whew. No, it's not Twitter anymore, is it? What is it? Where do people argue now? Reddit, they'll do. I don't know how people sit and have good discussions like that on the internet all the time. It must be exhausting. I know you were being facetious, quickly. Female guards? What is this, the 2020s? Oh, everyone's dying. Satan, welcome to the stream. Oh, 2 people just died to the same thing. Oh, it's the same person, but twice. What's Ganzula? Streamer owns Nazi in epic rant showdown. Satan, I will. Good afternoon. Oh, my fucking back's killing me. Still not, but my back's still been shagged since that. You are making me nervous. You're not going to die, are you? No. You pulled another one. Bless him. He's got the wiggles. Guard Parker, a word friend.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Darcy sent me with lunch, did she? Such a kind heart. Well, let's have it.
Thanks. I could really use the meal. Guarding Lakeshire from the orcs and gnolls is tough work. Before you go back to Darcy, can you bring her some flowers for me? You can get them at the herbalist shop back in Lakeshire, at the west end of town. But when you get the flowers, don't tell the herbalist Marty whom they're from or whom they're for.
I've never read this before. Before you go back to Darcy, can you bring us some flowers for me? You can get them at the herbalist shop back in Lakeshire at the west end of town. But when you get the flowers, don't tell the herbalist Marty who they're from or whom they're for.
For the Hail Adventurer, I am...
Not now, Guard Parker. He's playing from 2 instruments. Is the herbalist a lady in town? Guard Parker. So he's having one of his love interests organise some flowers for the other of his love interests. It's a big Hydra thing. It's a troll. It's a named troll in STV with bodyguards and a long respawn time. I've never heard of that before. Must be a rare elite, yeah. Where is it? Ganzula. Stubble's going to see someone in real life having a seizure and walk by mumbling something about them having the wiggles. I nearly made a joke about Guard Parkerins. No. I want to play in Lakeshire all day. It's too pleasant here. Anyway, I'm angry about Guard Parker. I should read these quests more often. I've been just happily helping this story of young love and romance, only to realise that Guard Parker is actually... That's just an accusation. I don't know for certain. These poor townspeople. I mean, I'll help him if he's paying. Corporal Keishan's gone missing according to the wanted poster. These quests are delivering a lot of XP, I think. I'm used to playing the Burning Crusade, which has got stupidly easy levelling. I'm currently levelling in the pre-patch for some reason. Look. This is one side of his heart, and the other side's in the inn. This is scandalous. Marty Yanrose.
You need a bouquet of flowers. You haven't been in town very long. Have you already found for yourself a sweetheart here? I know I shouldn't pry, but it's nice to see that love is in the air. especially in dangerous times like these.
The honest thing here would be to tell her that Guard Parker is being unfaithful. But I'm a rogue, so who cares? Don't she just supply the flowers? Yeah, but Guard Parker, Sothan said, can you go to Marty and get her to provide a bouquet of flowers for the lady in the tavern? But he said, it's very important, though, that you don't tell Marty Jane Rose who's buying them and who they're for.
Here is your bouquet. I chose daffodils for you. They're my favorite.
Oh.
See you around.
Oh, the implications are disgusting. And I'm aiding and abetting. Good. I think I only really know the story of like the first 3 zones or something. Darcy.
How are you?
This is all new.
Oh, those are lovely. I can't wait to put them in some water. But these are Marty's favorite flowers. Parker didn't have you go to that jealous vixen for this bouquet, did he? You didn't tell her who they were for, did you? If you did, then it wouldn't surprise me if she poisoned them.
Oh.
Oh, but it's not your fault. Thank you, and here's your meal. Have a good one.
There it is. Level 17. Shaggy Dan. I'm going to go for murder, I think. Yeah. Then we'll start leveling in combat. Or is there anything else in? Is it lethality? Yeah, lethality. Then we'll go into combat. That's a ding. That's level 17. So currently, Shaggy Dan is still in position. One more level, though, and it moves over to Chaz on the death predictions. 17's pretty good. I got some good fish for that as well. Look at that. Sorted sunfish, 243 health. Ah, they're not as good. Oh, they're about as good as my bread, and I've got more of that. Right, let's stop tempting fate, and let's fly over to Ironforge. Because I'm going over to the Dwarven area now. We're gonna pick up some like loose ends and try and get a little bit of experience, and then go back to Westfall confident that I can clear all the quests in the zone. I'm playing this sensibly, because I insist on having a deathless week this week. I keep thinking I want to do more questing here, but I shouldn't, should I? I'm only going to get, like, one shot by belly grub or something ridiculous.
Where would you like to fly to?
Right then. Let's go all the way to the midpoint of the continent.
Safe travels.
Lovely. Right, what do I need? I guess we'll go for improved Sinister Strike and lightning reflexes. You go for both of these anyway, but the thing that's interesting about playing on hardcore is you have to start, instead of just doing the stuff you normally do when you're leveling, you have to think about whether there's better choices regarding survivability. Like, if I can put 3 points into improved gouge, then I can stun enemies for 3 times longer, for 1.5 seconds longer. And I can get more bandage ticks off. Good. So then, anybody, do we know how long a bandage tick is? Like, whenever you're bandaging everybody, it goes up like a chunk of health every, like, X seconds. But I don't know how many seconds it is. It doesn't say on the bandages, does it? 114 over 6 seconds. Every second. So it's every second. You think 2 seconds? 6 seconds for earlier bandages, 8 seconds for later. But it's 1 second ticks, right? 7 seconds. Imagine every 7 seconds. Every second, okay. So if I got improved gouge up to 1.5 seconds, then I'd get 1 extra tick. Lightning reflex is increasing dodge chance by 5%, which is not insignificant, is it? I mean, subtlety, if I was to go for better stealth, increasing my stealth would mean that I can pick my fights more effectively. The way to test it is to use 1 low-level bandage and see how much it heals, and then divvy up the total. So it says here, Ogre, that they heal 114 damage over 6 seconds. But I need to use it to see what each one gives me, don't I? Improved gouge lets you basically get a full bandage off since it bumps it up to 5.5 and their auto attack timer is reset. That's true, actually. It gives me one extra tick, but that one extra tick would be... Tick is 19, that's 1 second. I think I'm going to go for Improved Sinister Strike. Because I'm attacking faster, right? And I want to start building down into the combat tree. Sprint and evasion. Look, it reduces cooldown of your sprint and evasion by 45 seconds per point of evasion. That's massive. And improves sprint as well. Gives 50% chance to remove all movement impairing effects. As somebody that gets routinely accused of running away too much in video games, I'm having it. The only reason I know a lot about this is because it's something that existed since the dawn of time for PvP. Yes, precisely. Yeah, this is research that's already been done somewhere, right? That you've probably already read. Alright, I'm going to go for Improved Sinister Strike. It just means that my main attack, Sinister Strike, is cheaper per swing. You know, I spent so much time, like, grinding to work out any kind of advantage in my winter car that it's actually nice to just put the final details on all of our 20 years of WoW knowledge when it comes to surviving this stuff. I like it. But yeah, I think I'll go for... See, from like a utilitarian standpoint. Just forgive me, by the way, I'm flying over Mordor. This is just on the way. From a utilitarian standpoint, if I was to go for the dodge chance, I would use it. It would have an effect, potentially, on every single time I take damage, right? Physical damage, at least. But if I took Improved Gouge, it would be useful in emergencies. Now, do we make moment to moment marginally safer, or do we fix my panic button? Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping to finally push the Gladiator during the first season of Midnight. I can't read the word midnight now, especially with a capital letter without thinking moron. I need to get 8 different classes to a decent rating rather than 1 class to a high rating. So I've started limiting the number of classes I play. That's such a strange thing to think. That there's so many classes that you have to limit yourself so you don't end up playing too many. It is something, exactly, which is not necessarily what you want in hardcore. So I would be dodging slightly more over the course of every single fight. But look at this view. You talk about things hurting your bumhole, Gwynblade. This game is full of them. Look at it. Welcome to the dwarven capital city of Ironforge, built inside a mountain. Does this mountain have a name? Oh, it's so good. So what I'm thinking of doing here is heading over to, now we've landed, I might set my Hearthstone here. No, we'll set it in Thelsamar. We're going to leave the city, and I'm going to go into the starting area. We might do maybe the quarry quests or something. We'll be relatively low level, but it'll give me some XP, and it'll level up my sword skill, which I'm still needing to do, right? Have I hit anything with this weapon yet? No. We got some good XP there without having to put ourselves in much danger. I re-top up my potions. Which does mean that I burned 3 perfectly good potions on barely any combat. Brilliant. But the reason that why I'm thinking of doing these lower level ones is because my current sword skill, as you can see, you might be able to see, it might be a tiny bit blurry, is 6 out of 90. Which means my swords are very ineffective currently, especially because I just leveled. So, I'm going to be missing a lot until I've used it enough to level it up, right? So I can't be going and doing quests at my level with no sword skill. because that would be suicide, right? So what I'm going to do is do a few lower level ones until I've managed to get my... Why is the STV music playing here? Has this always been music used in Dunmorrow? I'm not sure if it does have a name. It's probably just the mountains of name a region that I forgot. Casmodan, yeah. You'd think the mountain that they built the city in would have a name. It's beautiful. It's like the Long Dark. My winter cart. No, I'm sorry, everyone. I'll keep heading down. We're not jumping off any cliffs. We're not taking any risks. We're just going slowly. We've yet to get our quest. We'll get a little bit of XP as well, won't we? I was wondering what that cart was about. Imagine pulling it.
AV2.
I forgot Ronya's not here today. Cheeky, thank you for the bits. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is where the dwarves start, for those that don't know. The dwarven starting area, so this is like a lower level area for me now. So I'm calling Cheeky a vagina. Again. So, there's the city. We've just head south down the ramp. I think there's an area here that's got some quests. There's got 2 quests, right, for killing trogs. I'm going to have to go in a cave, but I should be high enough level to deal with it. 1 second. I'm back. I had to do some gentleman's rearranging. Still in need of some earth through, if anybody's got any. Keaton, welcome to the street. Yeah, don't look. It's disgusting. Is that how you greet a Finnish mobster? Don Vitu Corleone. Azzy, welcome to the street. Keaton, good afternoon. Can't he do his own written now, unfortunately. Not with his hands tied behind his back. Alright, lads. Oh, I feel so good now I've got that pillager quest done. Let's go kill some stuff. I'm level 17 and all I've done today is help 2 people. Help a guard in Redridge and his lover be sinister villains. I've still not come out of that exchange knowing who was the bad guy and who wasn't. Like, them 2, I thought Guard Parker was maybe the bad guy, but it seems like, what's-her-face, Darcy, she was in on it. But they called the florist a jealous so-and-so. I don't know who's in the right. I don't like Coke, but that picture Augur posted makes you want one real bad. What's Augur done now? Okay, now that's a fat one, isn't it? How many litres is that? Is that a 3 litre? Jesus. Scotty can't help himself. Look at that. The second they see Discord, they're already 3 litres. That's daft. Damn. No wonder Spanish-speaking countries are obsessed with it. Someone's arguing on Reddit about a commentary made in Davos about how without us you would all be speaking German in a place where one of the primary language... I'm assuming Switzerland, if it was... Their argument was that Switzerland and Scandinavian countries don't really have their own languages and they all really only speak English. What was the confusion there? Comment you mentioned that made me think of that, but I already forgot what it was. Thanks, Sotha. I'm just here to jog your memory and then you forget all about me. It looks so crispy like McDonald's Sprite. Welcome to Golbalar Quarry. I don't know why the dwarves have set up here. I've never looked around. Let's actually that's what we're going to do on this run. We're going to pore over every detail.
Great to meet you.
Hello, sir. I know you'll buy some of my crap.
Safe travels.
Not a sprat in a million years. They were arguing there aren't really any Finnish speakers in Finland, for instance. Odd. Where's these quests? I thought there was 2 quests. It's not that guy, is it? Oh god, are these quests worth doing?
As a member of the Senate and the Explorers League, I've taken it upon myself to take care of this part of the Trog infestation.
Fuck, they're grey.
Gripped our lands. They've certainly made a mess of Golgula.
Sir, I'm very sorry. I was only coming here because I thought these were green quests that I could level up my sword skill on. Now I've realised that there's nothing in this for me. You're going to have to deal with your own problems yourself. Got him. Right, run. Before there's any consequences. Still yet to do a quest today. Ooh, there is some earth through. I'm sorry, I'm back. I completely respect your plight in this Golbalar mine. I don't need you to give me any quests or anything. I'm going to go down there and do it myself. I'm going to go steal them herbs. Raspberry. Yeah, rasping sound like, right? I think that's why they call it a raspberry, because you make a rasping sound. Nice, okay, I've got the earth root. Loving me a Sprite Zero. I used to really like Sprite when I was a babe. Is that more earth root over there as well? Alright, everybody. Everybody that plays on a server other than mine, this is a really good place to come and get farm earth root for your potions. There was one over there and it disappeared in front of my eyes. Is there a pervert stealing? Oh no, it's that. Good. Stealing. I mean, what kind of self-respecting rogue isn't here to just steal from everyone and not do any good in the world? Sorry, I love how Sothan's our world news correspondent. Good news, everyone, but with Sothan, it's got news, everyone. He just pops up, doesn't it, Sothan? Sothan's interesting facts. It's like Gwynblade's Fun Facts Friday, but actually there's a chest. How greedy am I on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, there could be a green in that. Alright. These trogs are low level. I don't need to be afraid. I've been extremely distracted today, but we are slowly moving in the direction that I was intending to go. There's also another earth route. About a 7. Somebody that's a 7 out of 10 in terms of greed would go up here and risk everything. I don't want to fall off, though. I don't want to die to gravity. Okay, that guy's going up there. That's fine. I'm going to pick this guy's pockets. He had a primitive rock tool in his pocket, such as trogs. I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to steal his pocket money while he's looking out. I'm going to kill him. No one else is coming, right? And then when he's dead, I'm going to steal his letter opener, and I'm going to take what's in his chest. I didn't realise this little platform was here. It had nothing in it. Some potions that I'm not going to use, and some bread. Stealth past this one. I'm going to get that earth through, and then we're going to carry on into the next zone. It was relevant, I promise. I just don't remember why. Sprite, Campbell's chicken noodle soup, Canada dry ginger ale, and saltine crackers were the cold remedy growing up, so Sprite fell off for ages. Finally started liking Sprite again in the last 10 years. Yeah, Sprite's lemon and lime based drinks are one of the rare ones that are better, that the big brand is actually better than the cheapies. Sprite has something the others don't for some reason. I tell you what, 7-Up as well. The best place to buy that shit is in a pub. Lemon and lime mixed from behind the counter. From the pumps. From the tap. Yeah, kind of. It's just like a little spray bottle, isn't it?
What can I do for you? Be good.
Pat, welcome to the stream. You can get Sprite on tap. Where do you get it on tap? You mean from like McDonald's, I suppose? Yeah, you can get it out of the machines, can't you? The thingy machines from soda fountain. Yeah. Yeah, Sprite's quite good. You call the gun on tap, right? Sprites are usually a bit of vanilla syrup. Cherry Sprite. Vanilla simple sugar or something, however you call it. What, you add sugary shit to stuff? Pat, good afternoon. Oh, Jesus, midstream break. Maybe I have midstream break in the tunnel, where it's safe. Cherry's never been my cup of tea. Grenadine syrup. You people adding more sugar to these drinks. It's impressive, really. Is grenadine pomegranate? We didn't add shit. Shirley Temple did. That's her drink. I was wondering how flavoured Sprite would taste. In my mind, normal Sprite is just the definition of utter sweetness. I always get confused here. I need to cross through the mountains and get to these areas. Captain Rugelfuss and Mountaineer Cobbleflint. Dickens, eat your heart out. Actually, that's less Dickens and more J.K. Rowling, isn't it? You always dibble flop and names like that, which is kind of, I suppose, downstream from the Dickensian naming strategy. She had Sprite, Grenadine, and Cherry. But Katz is 70. Grenadine is the one island in the US invaded in the 80s, right? No, that's Guava. I'm 70. I'm 70, says Kitten, using Shirley Temple references. For the record, that was sarcastic. That was not me, as people usually do, confusing history for memory. Oh, I'm actually relaxed. I've been fucking stressed all week. This is nice. Let's ban these streams so only like 5 people are allowed in it. The Fridays our like relaxation. And yes, that's the level of my winter car, how I'm using Blizzard's most brutal and high stakes, Blizzard's most high stakes game mode to relax. I don't know what's in that. What's in that tower? These are like dwarven... it is a little bit of trivia for those that don't know. Don't know where it is, but somewhere up here in the mountains there is a cave, right? And it's for when you fly over this area. And there's a cave at the top of the mountains. It's just supposed to be decorative. You can't get to it. It's just as you're flying over. So, when Blizzard was making the cave, they picked a model they liked from all the caves and just like slotted it into the terrain. And they picked one of the caves from Silithus, which is the zone in the far southwest here. They picked the cave model, copied it, and brought it over to here and just planted it in. And it looks good as you're flying over. There's like a big cave on top of the mountain. It's a pretty nice like little feature. But they copied it and pasted it. And if you walk into it, you actually enter Silithus and can talk in general chat in Silithus while you're in it. It even copied like the zone ID and everything as it moved over. So there's a tiny little bit of Silithus on top of in Dunmorrow. That's interesting, isn't it? Not really, but I've said it now. It's good, isn't it? Anyway, it's the midstream break time, so I think what we'll do is... What would you like? I was thinking of that as being a good view for the midstream break, but maybe it's not. I should be safe in here. So maybe we'll just have that as a midstream break. What do you think? It's beautiful. Oh, I'm relaxed. I promised there'll be some combat after the midstream break. There's been a lot of running around, but I am level 17 now. Kiss my ass. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Everybody behave.
Spam.
I was about to say that's a really peaceful midstream break, but I forgot the death counter spamming away in the background. Lovely. Cheeky! Thank you for the bits. I'm playing 2 games at the moment that I could stream for 10 hours a day playing these 2. My winter car's like stressful and stuff, but it's interesting, and this is just... Oh. Everybody, what's in this can? Cat says peas, bell peppers, soy sauce, spring onions, garlic, oyster sauce, carrots and eggs. It's not a bad guess. Okay, we are now descending from the mountains into the dwarven sort of... It's not even a farming area, is it? It's like the dwarven... I don't know. The hills and countryside around the loch, called Loch Moden. And I'm going to take some work while I'm here, which is relatively low level, like level 12 quests, just so I can level up my new sword. We'll start with this one, because I can only do one at a time, don't forget. Sothan says Cloudy Lemonade, Cheeky says Cream Soda, Keaton says Tropical, Mindrate says Professor Peppy, Mindrate, welcome to the stream, Schmidt, good morning as well, says Cloudy Lemonade, Cat says Pepsi Max Cherry. Let me just speak to this gentleman. Mountaineer Cobbleflint, I'm here to do some lowly work.
We need to protect the Loch, adventurer! With
Calm
so
down.
many of the King's soldiers fighting valiantly on remote battlefields, we've become overwhelmed on the home front. Trogs are tunneling up from every crevice. The Trog infestation poses the largest threat to Ironforge. These disgusting mutants must be destroyed. We need you, brave adventurer, to venture forth and lay waste to the Trog threat. Slay 10 Stone Splinter Trogs and 10 Stone Splinter Scouts and report back.
Cheese as a reward, I'm into. You know what, Mountaineer Cobbleflint? You can trust me. In defence of the King's lands. Now, I need to level up my sword skills, so I'm going to have to take this slow and steady until we've got it back up there. Oh, sorry, cloud-free lemonade. Cloud-free? I suppose that would be normal lemonade, right? I see what you're doing there, Schmitz. You could have lost there on a technicality. It was wise to remind me. Jagged Ann says Dandelion and Burdock. I've got Questy on, Scotty, yeah. What? Just so I don't miss, because I'm going to try and do as many quests as possible, as safe as possible. So I need to know where they all are. Dougie says Lemon and Lime. Shaggy Dan says Dandelion and Burdock. And the Brawlers Guild is back in WoW. A bunch of solo boss fights. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that in Mr. Panda they all are? Look, the little turd trogs. Right, what am I like for arrows? Currently got 142. That should be fine. I'm going to pull these into safety. It was in the tram, wasn't it? Look at the bottom left. Look at my sword skill going up on every swing. That's not bad. Okay, let's just pull everything into space. I don't want to get swarmed. Let me just... I'm fucking about. I've never used PF Quest before, Scott. I don't really know what that is. Nice, okay, we're chipping away. That's one of each, but they're in big packs. Need to be careful here. Pull into space, nice and safe. Wouldn't have thought it would go away, so then. Cheese reward. It's worth it. It's worth it. Again, they're all low levels, but I'm here to level up my weapon skill. Even if it takes me ages. Safety first. If I get to 60, what are you going to give me? Works for PFUI. Oh, that thing. Yeah. That's on the basic questy. I can get that on now, Scotty, but yeah, I just choose not to use it for the sake of enjoying the quests a bit more. Otherwise, you run the risk of it. Just follow the dotted line, don't you? PFUI doesn't work on here either, unfortunately. There's one similar called LVUI, but it's not one-to-one. Right, let's kill these two as well. I'm feeling a bit more confident now. These are grey mobs and it should be fine. I've got nothing to be afraid of. Been a red Leicester kick lately. It reminds me a lot of the cheddar back home. PF Quest is completely alternate. Oh, it's an alternate. that's from the same guy as PFUI. That's Shagu, or whatever, right? The arrow is part of both. Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't get on with LVUI. I liked PFUI, mostly for raiding, because it meant that you could just download one add-on, and it had everything you would need for raiding, right? It was tippers. Red Leicester was my go-to growing up until I found Extra Mature. Yeah, Red Leicester is good. Red Leicester's good for cheese on toast. I haven't had cheese on toast in ages. Oh, we've had a discussion similar to this in the past about jacket spubs, and I've had about 60 since we first had that discussion at the start of Minecraft, so maybe we're going to cheese on toast as well. Extra customizability. Yes, it's the same as what we use. We've just been using a private server version, basically. It's just different, that's all. More hand-holdy than questy, gotcha. I have liked since being on questy because I downloaded LVUI and I realised it was not going to do for me what PFUI did. I've enjoyed like sort of the kind of basic UI. It's nice to just use the default one every now and again. Just remind you that you're alive. Crackle kind of extra mature or standard? Crackle? Is that a brand? How am I doing? I could maybe take 2 on here. I need money though, don't I? I spent a lot of money today. I bought a new sword. Be careful about stuff respawning behind as well. I like doing grey quests. Am I playing it too safe? I think just recreationally playing. This is what somebody that has unlimited patience looks like playing high stakes stuff. Say Bella's mine, I'll leave this one. Bit harder than the standard, so it crackles. Find a brand. Cruncher, not crackle. Both sound like Transformers. I hate this area. I don't know why. WoW players, I bet there's not one person among you that likes this little area particularly. It's like extremely annoying to... I don't even think you can get up to apathy for this. It's just... Yeah. I'm going to lock in Focus Kitten, but I'll have a look after. Oh yeah, the drink, by the way, was... I think I've got 3 finesses this week. You people are too easy. Positive both in Discord. As I said, it's just a harder cheese. Ginger beer cats. This is old Jamaica though. This is like the main brand of ginger beer instead of the cheap one. Okay, keep pulling them over. I just need scouts now, don't I? Not these troglads. I only need 4 of them as well. This has been rather painless. Are you a scout? You're just a trog. Let's just keep chopping. I could sit here all day. This is the best. Looking forward to this year. Just WoW and GB on a Friday isn't even a finesse. Is there any data to back this up? I swear everybody's Mandela affected themselves into thinking that ginger beer on a Friday is like a really common thing. I'd say it's the opposite. It's very rare that I still have enough ginger beer left at the end of a week to have one on a Friday. I think the reason you've all Mandela affected yourselves is because I used to Tag Slack notice that I'd had shandy on a Friday for like 4 weeks or something on the trot. And I replaced shandy with ginger beer. I've got no memory of it. When you first brought it up, I don't remember it matching reality that much. Black Bomber Cheddar. Black Bomber Cheddar. That sounds like one of them wanky beers. that somebody that knows beer, you know the type, that they'll drink and look at you waiting for your reaction. No, not cheese. I'm saying it sounds like the name just sounds like a wanky beer. I hate that. I hate that so fucking much. Ooh, this stupid vanilla. Classic or whatever we're supposed to call it now. Pilsner, guys, yeah. It's not a light for the product. That's fine. It's the personality around it, right? Like people who know coffee. Gaslighting myself into believing it's a thing. I guess it's on a Friday. I won with it, and that's just stuck maybe, yeah. I bet your honesty, cats. You should have doubled down and said, no, it's always been a thing, but I just don't have the data to hand right now because I'm slightly busy. Cheeky doesn't know coffee, he just drinks a lot of it, and I respect him for it. No, I mean the people that, like, sniff around all posh variants and they've got fancy machines to get it just right in their house, and they won't order from XYZ shop because it's not up to their stand, you know, those type of people. Oh, a gold bar. You see a gold bar and you think, ooh, but I don't think it's that good. Depends on the economy on this server, I suppose. I'll take that though, we'll have a look if anybody will be willing to buy that on the auction house. You're not a coffee snob, Augie. You don't strike me as a coffee snob at all. In the line of business we're in, I know exactly the type you mean, yes. Yeah, the wine business. People who know wine, there seems to be an already established, like, respect that comes with people who know wine. I don't know, it feels different as wine compared to the other two. There you go, look, that's why Cheeky's on the right side of the line. I bought a 1 kilo bag of beans because it was the cheapest available. Respect. Homemade type, but I only get my coffee from specific cafes and pay £5 per cup. Auger. Auger's one of them. No, it's yeah. I don't think that would put you at that level though. Not the type I'm thinking. I maybe not explained it correctly. It is, Azzy. Yeah. It's all good, but it's an expensive hobby. The amount of times you could say, oh yeah, that tastes like cherries, and the whole room goes, yes, I can taste this. Bitch, it tastes like worm. Oh dear, Cobbleflint.
Well done, adventurer!
Thank
You
you.
demonstrated uncanny courage on the battlefield. Our war against the Trogs will be won with efforts such as yours. You have served King Magne well. If you
Always.
fancy yourself well suited for this kind of adventuring, I suggest you speak with Mountaineer Gravelgore. The captain has him assigned to a rough patrol that I am sure he can use some help with. Check with Gravelgore just inside the tower.
I will, thank you, sir.
See you soon.
Thank you for the cheese. He put his Scottish accent back on, did you hear that? 5 damn quids. I've heard I need to speak to you about escalations with the Trogs, sir.
Mountaineer Cobbleflint had nothing but good things to say about your person. For that reason, I'm going to entrust upon you a mission of utmost importance. We need to keep pressure on the invading Trog forces until our dwarven brethren return from the Alliance front. Set forth into the southern hills and kill 10 Stone Splinter Skullthumpers and 10 Stone Splinter Seers. Your attacks will buy us some time. Report back when your mission is complete.
This quest level 50.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Is there anything a little more easier going on? Yeah. Sir? Thank you, but no thank you. I'm going inside. I need to go speak to somebody that's got a job more for babies. That guy died saying take care. Level 9 died saying GG. There we go. This gentleman's who I'm looking for. Captain Rugelfuss.
Adventurer, you
Yes.
may or may not be aware of the Trog threat looming over dwarven lands. With the Ironforge Reserve called up to the Alliance front, we are left with a fraction of the defense forces needed to keep these lands safe. My regiment is assigned to watch over the gate here, and we cannot leave our post for fear of invasion. But we need some pressure put on those damn Trogs lurking in the hills. If you're up to the task, wage an assault on the Trogs. Bring me back 8 Trogstone teeth as proof.
Will do. See, like, the challenge that I'm currently doing is to only do one quest at a time, right? I think this is where it actually benefits. Time-wise, not so much. But you get so much XP from these little areas. Like, I would have got that done already for no extra XP. But now I go back and I kill the mobs again. Does that make sense? You get more XP per zone doing it this way. And you can hand someone who says, I know wine, a bottle of £5 wine, and put in an expensive bottle, and they'll drink it thinking there's some posh, expensive 10k bottle just because the bottle says so.
My family is furious at me for implying my sister in an idiot for not vaccinating her child. I suppose the funeral wasn't the right place to say it. Reminds me of the time Sultan didn't give the vaccine to those people in the care home that he poisoned.
Oh god, don't mention care homes after yesterday. Oh, I forgot about that. Did Sothan... that could very much happen in my summer car. Sothan poisoning people in a care hub. He certainly has enough fluids that he could do it with. Santa, welcome to the stream. Sothan, comments? I don't get the idea that people have that only expensive things can be good. It does with a lot of things. It does, yeah. And there's a lot of things that we've discussed in the past where the cheaper version is often better. Most like classic British foods fall into that perfectly. Salty, welcome to the stream. 75 is wild, right? You people that are currently at the tip of the spear on 75 is crazy. Salty, good morning. How are we? So much stuff where cheap is just so much better. Yeah. Yeah, everything in the UK is exactly like that. If you buy really posh ingredients to make like a full English breakfast or whatever, it's not going to be as nice as getting it from the porter cabin in the lay-by on the motorway. Tea is definitely one. I don't mean wanky tea that the tourists drink. I mean proper milky, sugary shit that you drink 20 of a day. You go to some fancy posh tea room, it's not going to be as nice as one you could make at home with ingredients that cost you 20p. Fish and chips, another one. Go to a fancy restaurant, sit down and eat it. It'll be 10% as good as it will from some old couple that's been using the same fat for 25 years in a tiny back street on some coastal town. Gwynblade's got the best example of this. Onion rings. If you go to some fucking gastro pub and get onion rings, and it's just... If you can see real onion in it, not at all. But if you've got some styrofoam box and there's battered onion rings that have 40 pushed in as a side from some takeaway, infinitely better than anything that you created. Fuck. Another one. Bakewell tarts. If you go and get a proper expensive tart from the town of Bakewell in the Midlands, it's nowhere near as good as the cheap regurgitated shit that Mr. Kipling puts out. When it's like a ham and cheese toasty, it's all artisan shit from Aldi and it's good. Scotty's bucking the trend. Yeah, meat and cheese. That often gets better with money. No, I don't think either of those two are on the list. You won't order tea at a fancy place. Yeah, kid's never been to Betty's. That's because, Scotty, you're from London, which is just the same as a foreign country. You're just as much of a tourist. You've never been to an Aldi, yeah? Yeah, I hate to think that the idea that the stereotype about British people drinking a lot of tea is true, but tea in little china cups with their little finger out, it is not that. It's builders drinking 30 of them per working day. fuck is the hubbub about Betty's? It's just a nice little sit-down place that looks pleasant, right? Right, 23 armour braces. They're exactly the same as the ones I have. Just keep chopping. 30 quid for poached egg on toast. I found out lately about Nando's. If you was to go and buy Nando's for 2, it's like 45 quid or something right now. It's never been worth that. When it was like 15 quid or something to eat, or a tenner, it was alright, because it was slightly better fast food. And as a result, but yeah, it's like pushing 50 quid and it's not got any better. Daft. And I don't think it's their fault, I just think they simply can't afford to keep up to sell it. They'd be selling it at a loss at anything else, right? Yeah, you could argue it's gone down, yeah. 45 quid, it's fucked. Tell you about tourists, I was walking over Westminster Bridge yesterday and I wanted to kick some people in my life. It's one of the most British we've ever been, by the way. Baking bread with strong tea. I think the word, that's the confusion, right? I think the word tea means something vastly different in every country, because it's like such a universal base for a lot of dishes. Can't drink tea in anything other than my pint mug. Yeah, that's a good example. Santa, like tea sounds like some posh thing that the British do. Oh, we're going to sit and all gather round and get our china cups out with a picture of the Queen. We're all going to... No. Santa drinks it by the pint. Fuck. Tea to me means dinner. Tea to you means... Oh, that also confuses things. Talked to my brother about our mum's sweet tea the other day. What's sweet tea? I'm assuming it's not something you ram full of milk. I might pull too many here. No, that's fine. Oh, but don't call me that in public. Iced tea, yeah, that's a thing that never made it over here, right? These things aren't dropping, by the way. It's a thing, kid, but it's not a thing. You know what? I'm sure you know what I mean by that. There's like, is it Lipton's or something that tried selling it for a little while, and maybe still does? I don't think I've ever seen or known anybody that drinks it. Solution: everyone should think, speak, and think like and act like me, so there's no confusion. That would make things easier. Yeah, everybody be like Azar from this point forward. Yeah, but if everybody acts and behaves like me, for example, then I won't be able to be snooty. Lipton and Tetley are the brands back home that I thought would translate to this side. It's made so different, yeah. Fucking hell, I'm running out of bag space. Cheeky says no. I'll find something to be... Yeah, we've always got to find something to be snooty about. You're going to perfect it one day. Okay, I've run out of bag space and these stupid trog teeth haven't dropped. I'm just killing grey mobs for no reason. I've leveled up my swords now. This is pointless. There we go. Right, give me these 2 teeth. I'm in no danger whatsoever doing this. Oh, I could sit and just do this all day. I'm so content right now. So it's southern tea, yeah. Now I'd pay 20 quid for 15 tea bags to be imported when you can get the same at Walmart for like $3 or something. Dumb. I don't remember this quest taking so fucking long. It's got me swearing now. My plans I'd be killing a load of level 11s. I didn't anticipate this. I'm stuck now though, I'm committed. I should be committed. What time is it? We've got an hour. sprite is sweet. Cats does, yeah. Why is that stuff sweet as well? There we go. Right, one more. Who's died in Zul'Farrak? I'm going to have to start thinking about the dead mines soon, aren't I? Maybe I'll clear out all of Westfall. And then we'll do dead mines. I'm anxious to do it, though. More because I don't know how I'm going to manage to fit it in on stream. Wait till you see how many cups of sugar my mum put in a gallon of tea, considering it's called sweet tea. There we go. Good. Sickly sweet. What did I do? Think it's sweet? Yeah, I read out your message talking about Sprite being sweet, Kat. Yeah, you see them stats come out, don't you? Of is it the fizzy drinks or sodas in the US? Like one of the large Pepsis or whatever that you get from the cinema having like 10 spoonfuls of sugar in it or something wild. Christ. I think I'd be a dentist if I lived over there. I love the DNA test I took 2 years ago because they have these traits they give you that relates to how your DNA affects certain things like taste preferences, small body things like finger bumps and shit. And now and again they add a new one. And I get an email saying, Augustine, your DNA suggests you don't have mid-finger hair. Mid-finger hair. I know everybody is currently looking at their hands right now. That's like the... Yeah, I can picture it now. There's somebody listening to this right now that's got mid-finger hair. I think it's so thin.
Well met.
Sir, I've got the trog teeth.
I am quite impressed, adventurer.
Don't
You
be.
have done the dwarven race a great favour by defending our lands. King Magni Bronzebeard himself would be proud.
Be good.
You're welcome. Right, I kind of don't want to do this quest, though, because it's a little bit dangerous, and I need to go into town and sell some shit. Look at the state of my bags. Terrible. Your last hair stops at the wrist. Yeah. Hairy hands is quite common as well, right? Which is what Katz's nickname is in the scene. You have those fine hairs that are just blonde and can't be seen on your hands. I mean, yeah, very, very small ones. Well, that just broke a dream I had last night. I think I dreamt last night that I got bit by a big fish on my arm. Like it clamped onto my arm and wouldn't let go. But I've got a memory of, for some reason, pulling like barbs out of my arm. What does that mean? Some dream psychologist, I'm sure you can tell me. You've got some running up the back of the hand, but just like on one half of your hand, yeah. Like here. It means I'm pregnant. Fuck. I was just starting to enjoy WoW as well. I'm going to have to turn it off. Who's this guy? Grishan Ironstove.
What's on your mind?
Just wanders around selling bread and pie. My man. Right, I'm going to sell you some shite, sir, so stand still. No, give me that gold bar back. We might get some money from that on the auction house. Lovely, 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 lovely. No, I was thinking for a second that sword might be good, but it's not shite.
See you soon.
Lovely. Right, this is the dwarven town of Thelsamar on the loch. There's a huge loch in the middle of this. There's a little NPC out to the east as well.
Mark my words, you won't find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar.
Right, is there anything I can do here that's safe? Iron Band's excavation, level 18, level 22, and level 19 elite. I That's a level 15 quest. Stormpike's Orders and Filthy Paws in the north. Maybe we can stretch to Filthy Paws, but I will have to go in a cave. Should I? I guess I'm going to have to do it, because otherwise I'd have to go back south, wouldn't I? What in the communist bullshit is that photo they used, dog? Or has he posted something in Discord? Not fist. Oh, every stretch. Right, I'm going to go and risk something. And what I'm going to need is everybody to spam gibberish all over this quest, so if I die, the clip of me, of my untimely end, won't make it into the best of, because it'll be too annoying to listen to. I am uncomfy today. Hello, I'm back. Doing a lot of rearranging. Right, we're on 0 quests, aren't we? We are. Somewhere up here there is a... I think I'm... Alright, it's in here, I believe. Was that level 60 that died before as his final words come through? Christ, there's a lot of people playing this right now. What date is it today? It's the 23rd, isn't it? There's page after page after page of people dying. Some herbs around. It's not Peace Bloom or Silverleaf I need though, is it? Should ask Radware his suggestion on how to get them to stop moving around so much. On what? To stop moving around? Radware who got 100 yesterday right in your face. Is it up here? Oh yeah, he's got still balls, hasn't he? I forgot. This guy then, right. Stormpike's Order is a level 40. I think we'll take Filthy Paws.
A silver stream mine to the east ran dry long ago. It was converted by the Miners' League into a storage depot. But now kobolds have moved in, putting their filthy paws on good dwarven tools. We'll root out those vermin soon enough, but the League wants someone to get their gear out of the mine before we warriors tromp in there and break things. It'll be a tough delve. You might want cohorts at your side. The gear is stored in Miners' League crates throughout the mine. Good luck.
Off with you. Watch your back.
Do you want to do a prediction for whether or not I make it out of this? I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. I need to go into a cave and get 4 boxes of miner's tools. That's all I need to do. But it's a cave full of kobolds. We'll be fine. Alright, so no prediction. It's fine. I can do this. Shaggy Dan's the closest guess at the moment on there. Right, in case I die in here and people say you just threw that death so Shaggy Dan could get the points, for the record, I'm doing a level 15 quest at level 17. It's not like I was running headlong into something that was guaranteed to kill me, in case I get accused of rigging. Okay, I'm going to fight my way over. I might need to clear an escape path. In terms of get out of jail stuff, I've got evasion, and I've got gouge, and I've got sprint. Maybe if I have to use one of these cooldowns, I'll just leave. Look, look! A level 17 has just been killed in the very cave I'm going in. This isn't worth it, is it? I don't want to go in with another person either. And I can't stealth. Oh, that's because that spider. Now, DNA suggests you can can't wiggle your ears, you've got flat feet, and you can't roll your tongue. All true? Look. The level 11s. There's people like that. Can you guys fold your tongue? Like this. Instead of just rolling, you can... Like, fold it perfectly flat with a seam in the middle instead of just rolling it. Though we're inferior to you, though, you'll be fine. Promise me, Shaggy Dan. Okay, there's what... I mean, it's clear. It's clear currently. If they don't respawn... Okay, back into stealth, back into stealth. That's one set. We're a quarter done. There's another set. Just need to kill this little turd. That's fine. As long as, like, 8 don't respawn in here. I just walked straight through that guy. Did you see that? Turn them into clovers. Come on. Believe in Shaggy Den's words. Band is attached all the way. I always wanted to get it cut. Oh, you've mentioned this in the past. Cut the band on your tongue. Do you know, I think that guy ran in here, killed everything, died, and freed the way for me to come back and sort this out. I don't want to go too deep, though, because what if they all start respawning? Dare I go a bit further? Bitch can have cereal milk with a bowl. What, is this the thing of making it, like, long and thin? With a little circle? This... No. This could be the end. Maybe let's just show a bit of fucking patience. It doesn't look like much, but if everything respawns in here, suddenly I can't get out. Gotcha, kidding. Yeah, it's alright. It's fine. I'm too stressed to think. See, I don't know when these are all going to pop back up, do I? I don't know whether some 60s come through here and killed everything. Maybe. Alright, we'll take a risk. Nothing's respawning on the way in. I have to be very ready for when it does. I'm high enough level that I can just swat them, but as we've seen, high levels can die in here. Are those two going to pull if I get these now? No. Alright, I think we can do this. Holy shit, you scared me, stupid dwarf. Alright, we're good. No. Respawns. I mean, I've got a priest here that might be able to help, and I think he's just fought his way in. We're probably fine. That went well. It was one solid thing. One bit moves, it all moves. There's no folding shit. I don't know why. Like when I do it, I suck all the air out. And it folds flat. Like it, both sides fold over and flat, and it's a suction thing for some reason. What are we talking about? This is what happens when I'm not so busy trying to focus on my winter bastard car. We're sat here pulling faces at each other, talking about tongues. This is like therapy. It's like Stubbler winding down at the end of a difficult week. Mid-August tongue hurt. It's going to be even less legible in golf this evening. Hey, I forgot. Oranges, 10. Green, 10. I'm alright, thank you very much, Gothor Brum. I'm just selling some goods. You told us to make nonsense conversation over this bullshit quest, and that's what we did.
You got my attention?
Out near Stonepike.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
Greens are a 3 at best. Yeah, that's true. Have you seen Og? No bubbles, no whistling. You can't whistle. You have the miner's gear stuff,
You see
right?
a lot of kobolds in there. I can't wait for the order to clear them out of the mine. The thought of their grimy hands clawing around our mine makes my stomach rumble.
Makes you hungry. Right, what's this quest you've got?
There is a dwarven armorsmith whose work I admire greatly. His name is Furin Longbeard, and his skill is unmatched. I need a new shield, and I must have one of his. The problem is, Furin is far to the south in the dwarven district within Stormwind. in human lands. I can't imagine why he would live there so far from Ironforge. The humans must pay him a king's ransom to keep him there. So if you want to travel and don't mind making some money, then will you send Furin my request for a shield?
Fine. You know what? This is perfect, 'cause I don't have a quest currently, so I'll take this quest and we'll go to Stormwind. And now I've got my weapon skill up. There's not an enormous amount of quests I can do here, is there? And I mean, a lot of, like, that's level 15 and that's level 15. Maybe I'll be able to do some questing here. Excavation progress report. What's that? The hunting lodge quests are probably doable, but the 16 one you could kill with boars. There's also Bingle's missing supplies, but this area is deadly. I could try that. Ooh, I'm actually suffering from a bit of doubt whether or not I need to be braver, don't I? And take on some quests above level 15, given I'm level 17 for crying out loud. Never really practiced finger whistling though. I managed to do it once, so I know it's possible in theory. It is the most masculine thing in the world, right? Everybody can do it, right? Of course, it's not locked to one. That would be a foolish suggestion. But there is something so... yeah, I don't know, it's just... I associate it with masculine men when I was a kid. Oh, you can cry about it all you want, it's fine. My mouth doesn't really know how to do much. The only thing it does is it eats, spit, and wake up dry. Eat, spit, and wake up dry. We're not going to see a moose. We're not talking about you, kitten. My dad used to whistle just like the Disney birds. It was amazing. I'm talking about the big, like Kat says, the finger whistling, but without your fingers. That's the best. There's people who've won like Nobel Peace Prizes and all of this stuff, and I don't respect them as much as some bloke at Ellen Road that can whistle without putting his fingers in his mouth. They're like really loud whistle. Finger whistling is cool. Yeah, doing it without the fingers. There's something so 80s dad about it, isn't there? Alright, let's go take this letter to Stormwind. I don't know where my hearth's set. Is that in Stormwind? No, it's in Sentinel Hill. Got some mail though. Let's go pick this up and we'll set off flying. Bamboozled you every time. Right, let's keep Stormpike's report then. I can sell this shield and let's head off to Stormwind.
How are you?
One of the... How much is that? Ah, shit, that's a good sword. That is a good sword, but it's 28 silver. I can't afford that. Lovely. Right, let's fight Stormwind. Yes, I know what you're talking about if you keep reading.
How are you?
I was going to say something dastardly, then I'm not going to say it. Right.
Find faster griffins anywhere in the Eastern Kingdoms than the ones right here in Thelsamar.
Let's go. I didn't get exactly what I thought I was going to do out of that. I thought there'd be enough quests that I could comfortably do. What did I just read? Mikey Aladdin has been killed in Stormwind by a pet. What language is that? Was he dueling somebody to train skill? Like train weapon skill? And the pet killed him? I think it's a dual death auger, yeah. Was he dueling somebody that had a pet out? And the pet somehow knocked the last one HP off? It's Norwegian, is it, Azzy? Is it something like, let me train skill? We'll find out in the compilation next week. That has to be a... Oh, it actually says they're Norwegian, yeah. I don't know if there's a poison in particular, but there is a very small chance on vanilla that you can die in a duel. So he was training... Can you train weapon skill in PvP? I don't think you can. I don't know if you can. He was training weapon skill, but when you lose a duel, it takes you down to 1 HP, right? But Black Widow hatchling in Stormwind, that's got to be a pet. Because there is no Black Widows in Stormwind. They're in Tirisfal, aren't they? Was he dueling a hunter? That's fucked. 12, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. A 3-hour meeting to find a single math mistake. Shot on a Friday as well. Are there Black... Yeah, there are Black Widows in Duskwood, that's true. They do have a dot. Yeah, but why would that be in Stormwind? I should be in World Chat for this, shouldn't I? Am I not in World Chat? Oh, I am. Nobody mentioned it. Must train skill, he said. Oh, that's fucked. It's got to be someone's pet, right? That's why I make a lot of maths mistakes. Then when we spend 3 hours hunting them down, it doesn't feel like usually. Yeah, that's why I'm a massive pervert in the workplace, because I feel like our HR department don't have enough to do. I just want to make their life, you know what I mean, give them a bit of purpose. 60 kin. And his final word in Norwegian was, I'm going to train skill or something. Duel got him to low HP and a dot killed him, maybe, yeah. Oh, imagine losing a paladin to a dueling mishap outside of Stormwind. Shit. There is, given this is a full permadeath server, everybody, there is a thing you can do on this called a Mak'gora, which is Orcish for duel to the death. So you can sign up for a duel, and one person is not coming back. And if you win the Mak'gora, you get a little icon on your character at all times that's an ear that says you've killed somebody around your level range in a Mak'gora. And you can stack the ears, the number is always on your character. So you can walk around with, like, the scalps of the people you've killed in armed combat. But it was mad. Oh, level 60. What was his name again? Mikey Aladdin. I mean, I could walk outside town and see his corpse. Press 1 to go and see Mikey Aladdin's corpse. He might have got a different layer. Let's go see if we can find him. Again, it might have been a different layer because these servers have like multiple different instances of the server, so it's not too busy. We've got to pay our respects. So people duel out here because you can't duel in cities, so they duel just outside the gates, and this is where people like practice PvP. I must not be on this layer. It's not like his corpse is going anywhere. I'm going to layer hop until we find it. I don't know if you can layer hop on vanilla. On hardcore. Let me try it. Was it /join layer? Oh, yep, you can. I wouldn't do this for combat, don't worry, but I want to see this guy. You make a new window? I don't need to make a new window, do I? Just go to General, then I go to Settings. For the General tab, Global Channels layer, because I don't want to be in it, do I? And then you type layer, and you get invited by a bot. Let me have a look. I need something that shows I'm on a different layer. So look at that rabbit, then I accept. Okay, I got invited by somebody on the same layer. This is just random people that have an add-on. So there can't be that many layers. But he's not here, is he? Again, just for the record, I will never do that out in a combat scenario. It was just to try and find this guy. Well, he might not be able to see his corpse right now. But respects dear Mikey or Din, or whatever your name was. Oh, Christ, you can't pay respects to one guy without another 50 dying over the top. Bless him. He will be remembered in the long annals of history, whatever his name is. I love this. There's something about the idea that the whole server is mortal, which it just makes it for me. I don't think I'd play hardcore if it was just a game type on normal servers, but it's the fact the entire server is mortal. It's cool. And terrifying in equal measure. Right, where do I need to go to hand this in Stormwind? Into the Dwarven District. Is there anything I can do while we're in town? Stormpike delivery. I can do the rat roundup. I mean, I'm going to do these. We'll do the rat roundup. I'm going to get as much XP as I can so we can go back to Westfall and start finishing that off. I do have to kill Murlocs to try and find a map. Because if I'm going to finish... If I'm going to 100% Westfall, I'm going to need to get... A bit like the Deed in Elwyn Forest, I'm going to need a map from the Murlocs on the coast. Does anybody fancy cleansing the entire map of Murlocs? What about Mr. Kipling? Exceedingly good, you might say. Do they still use that as a tagline? Surely. That might have been that, well, like one advert campaign from the 3-month period in the 90s, and it worked so well I've been quoting it ever since. There used to be adverts that would say, Mr. Kipling, exceedingly good cakes. Exterminate Murlocs, where do I sign up? Fear and Longbeard, sir.
Interest you on a pint?
Ah, a request from one of the Stormpikes. That's a proud clan, full of quality dwarves. Rich ones too. Thank you, adventurer. I'll get to work on Mountaineer Stormpike's shield by the end of the day.
Very good.
Watch your back.
Lovely, that was 19. Oh, Dead Mines quests. We're at that point. Stormpike's delivery is all the way back in the other direction, isn't it? Right, what else is there to do? Would you all forgive me for nipping inside this and getting this quest done? We're leveling slowly, but we're leveling safe. There is a quest inside the tram that takes you between Ironforge and Stormwind that I think we'll do. Do his breakfast in the morning, and it's always some kind of cake or treat around for the evenings. Oh, for towns, you mean? Yeah, the Mr. Kipling Bakewell's at the top. Trouble is, I can't have cake anymore. Because if egg is the thing that's causing my stomach to do backflips, then I can't have cake. Shit. Has this guy got this quest or not? Nipsey. Have I done this? I haven't, have I? Plenty of egg. There is, yeah, there is. There's options if I was to desperately need cake. But for the most part, given I'm enjoying not having any stomach issues, it's easier for me in my mind to just say, avoid cake, get something else. So I'm sat thinking, oh, I can't have a cherry Bakewell anymore. I just thought it turned out to be all that amyl nitrate. Yeah. My shits were in there like this. Get out, trying to stay in. Does anyone ever desperately need cake? I mean, Satan's right there. He's tweaking at the moment. I'm hungry. I get a P word tonight. I don't feel like I'm streaming. Because I'm sat playing this now, I feel like I'm sat in Discord with everybody instead of streaming. The standards are slipping. Or I'm so emotionally worn down from my winter car that I needed something to just sit and play. Right, is the quest here? It is. I don't have standards, I know. I'm actually relaxed on stream for the first time in 10 years and I don't recognise myself. I feel like something's wrong. Mr. Nipsey. No, Monty, I should say.
Need a Monty be me name and rats be me game. Avast you scallywag. Are ye looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you needs to do is take this here rat-catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. I'll follow ye to the ends of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We need them alive.
I mean, we can ting-hee-hee at the word poop all we like, but what I'm confused about is a pirate about 15 miles inland. Super excited for Dead Mind's White because your tank screws pull. That's the thing, right? Once you get into dungeons, it's not about safety and caution, it's about trust. I'll help you, yes.
You have a great day now.
Kitten, I'm the Parper. Look, I've got a flute. So good. 15 miles inland is where the best health springs to get rid of your syphilis are. The holy water. This is what the stream feels like. There's just me making stupid high-pitched noises and a load of vermin following me around wherever I go. It sums this place up nicely. Right, rat army, come with me. We've got places to be, we've got people to kill. I'm going to take these all the way now to Kel'Thuzad. Get your hands out of your poop deck. Love it. He's doing the training. It used to be, right, Blizzard fixed this, and even the private server people fixed this. This flute, if you kept the quest, you could just wander around, because you can hear that lady over there making the same noise, right? We used to just spam this in raids and get and upset people when I had nothing better to do than try and get under people's skin. You used to be able to just spam it, and when there was 15 people spamming it, it ruined everybody's gaming experience. But they've removed that ability now. You have to be within range of a rat to do it. Shit.
Pleased to meet you.
Don't forget my...
Off and away.
Yes, I've got you the, you know...
These'll work nicely, maybe. My brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab.
Was I too busy wondering about a 15-mile inland pirate to consider that he was asking me to kill these poor little things?
Be seeing you.
Into the box, me pretties. One by one you go. Ooh, you... Yeah, you're right, aren't you? Of course. Alright, what's next?
Hi, how are you? Me brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You needs to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, aye? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. And keep your arms and legs inside during the ride, lest you be peg-legged for life. Off and away.
Ah, fuck, I've just missed the tram on that side as well. Handle with care. A carton of mystery meat. It's like going around and saying 69 and all the cool kids saying nice. I know, I want to be able to do that one day. I don't know what website I have to sign up to or whatever to do it. Well, that's an insult. Yeah, you're right, aren't you? Well, he was flexing, literally, because he'd put some rats in a box. Look, he's doing it again. Right. I do have a serious question for you, Stubbler, and you have to be honest with me. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, I'm back. I'm waiting for a train, so I've got time. This weekend, I'm going to start saying absolute scenes. You're going to say it like once a day to ease your way in, or you're just going to start splurging it all over Discord and stuff? Are you only doing this playthrough so people never who never played WoW stop asking what the cat's. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just giving those people a little bit of context. I was apprehensive about playing this. It's probably for the best. Because we're just buried really deep in like a very popular section. But there's something so like I'm streaming at a level that I'm not. Who's laughing at me? What's Gorno laughing at? That guy's bald head. Look at Bregar at the front. Look, he's enjoying the views, which are kind of cool. I guess there is a pirate ship in here, right? Yeah, maybe old Monty came off that pirate ship. I'm just like relaxed in a way that I'm not used to on stream. Oh Christ, I've only got 25 minutes left. Not even. Yeah, I'm going to have to play Sea of Thieves again, Ogre. I just need you to fire up a private server for me. Stupid bald lad. I'm not going bald and I'm a big girl, I've decided. Yeah, I can't believe people choose to go bald. Foolish, really. It is, yeah, it's strange. Oh no, I need to go speak to Boyo over here, don't I? I got that quest for a reason. Watch me get run over. You would if you could, yeah. Fire up a private server. Oh, imagine. I mean, you wouldn't need that much, would you? Imagine a private server with 10 ships on it. That'd be tippers. Nipsey.
You'll find no finer rat kebab this side of Cosmodan.
Off and away.
Nipsey puts his index finger through one of the air holes in the can, alive and kicking just in time.
Poor Monty. Ever since the Nomarigan incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never seen an ocean in his life, let alone being some kind of pirate. At least he keeps the flow of twitching critters coming.
Oh, that was only worth 90 XP. That was barely worth turning around for. Poor old Nipsey. Apparently, he thinks he's a pirate because he got brain damage when Nomrigan fell. I didn't know that. Listening to these quests, especially with the voiceover mods, giving me some curious context. Just finished it, so then alas. You thought Augur was talking about going bald, yeah? Other than the... No, I don't mean for a person to put the server up. I mean, if Rare was to try and regenerate Sea of Thieves in its old form. Nah, I don't think it's doable, is it? I think it was a product of its time. Its time could have lasted a little bit longer in the form that we liked it in, but I don't think going back. I got excited to see if you'd cancel the quest for the most annoying flute in the game. They've patched it, so then. Yeah, that's been taken out. They even patched it out on the vanilla servers, on the private servers. I'd have absolutely cancelled the quest and kept the flute, or just kept it in my inventory just to be annoying. But yeah, I tried it on Classic. It worked on Kronos, didn't it? We used to spam the shit out of it. I was in raids. I was telling everybody during it. Lovely. They'll never take our Furbolg form, that's true. I finished that quest. I'm currently leveling like a junk character to throw at TVC. I finished that quest for the first time. I didn't realise you used that flute to, like, trick some low-level Furbolg into talking to him. I'd never seen the end of the Rainey's Cleansing quest. As I suppose you can see why they don't want you keeping these things. Right, 243 and 243, then kebabs are not that good. Lovely. Okay, I think it's time to be brave. Bear, good morning. You've missed me kill about 10 mobs today. I've been running around gathering up little bits of XP. I'm content as dicks. Bear, I well, good morning. Good mock. Hello, welcome to the stream, whatever time it is for you right now. Right then, I think what we have left to do now is finish up Westfall and start prepping for dead mines. Because I don't want to be doing dead mines after level 20. Mina and I did. Oh, not dead mines, but the horde equivalents. Because the goal is to get to 60 on that. But we've got challenge rules put on us here, and I don't think I should be going to dead mines any later than level whatever. Should I start gathering Deadmines quest now, actually? But nobody's going to take a level 17 to Deadmines on hardcore, are they, unless they're a healer. Maybe, but... Like, if I was to have a look what Deadmines groups are going now... Everybody's in that one's level 20. Look at that one. 21, 25, 26 and 23. Looking for a tank. 24 and 25 in that one for Deadmines. Look, there's level 22 and 24 DPS. This is a notice board thing, by the way. This isn't it's not Blizz-like either. This is something they've added. But it's like you put up that you're interested. It's because world chat on these servers just goes at 1,000 million miles an hour. It's barely useful. This is just a looking for group thing, yeah. It doesn't actually teleport you into the dungeon like the other one does. This is their way of trying to fix the mega server problem of all the world and trade chats just being too fast to be functional, I think. But yeah, it's a compromise I'm not happy with either. I could start gathering Deadmines quest, but have I not run aground? It's the Defias Brotherhood, isn't it? That quest. Let's go talk to Mr. Stout then. I need to get ready for this. And if we're having a day today where we don't do a great deal of combat, but we are getting a lot of, like, little bits and bobs done. Is it the Defias Brotherhood?
Well met.
You raid the Deadmines. Could you be 4? It was 10 man. Yeah, it's not on here. This is classic. It's not realistic patch to patch. It's just the end patch of vanilla with all the raids closed until the time when they get put out, right? But on private, so it's always 5 man. All the dungeons are 5 man. But on private servers, they're like 10 times more detailed. And they didn't restrict dungeons to only 5 man until like ZG or something around that point. So when we leveled on a hyper detailed private server, like, what was it, 2024? We were doing like 15-man Deadmine raids with everybody in the Doomhaus all at once. The XP wasn't so good, but it was fun. And you can get quests done in there as well. That changed a lot later. But yeah, no, in this state it's only 5. Right, the Defias Brotherhood. I think this is the quest line to take us into our first dungeon.
The band of wretches responsible for driving the good people of Westfall from the land call themselves the Defias Brotherhood. I need you to infiltrate this clan of thugs. We need to know who heads up the cartel and where they are hiding out. In Lakeshire, in the inn, there is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favor. Travel to Lakeshire in the Red Ridge Mountains, east of Elwyn, and find out what you can. Like some Defias have eluded us.
Hello, yes.
For the Alliance.
Right, it's time to sniff out who the Deathlass are and what they're doing. Oh, my spine is killing me today. I need to stretch more. Pink name to everybody that reminds me to stretch. Right, so we have...
Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
Time to finally learn who the Defias are, I think. I've got no note, have I? I just need to go and speak to a rogue in Lakeshire. I've enjoyed this today. It's just been like bits and bobs. I've barely levelled at all. What have I levelled today? Like, not even a level in 3 hours? Maybe the way I play WoW's not suitable for stream, but fuck it. I'm going to make you all watch. So for those that don't know, the big, like, flags that are planted across your leveling journey are the dungeons. Dungeons are, for those that remember the Hogger enemy that I fought, that was an elite, which does, like, triple the damage, has triple the health, and triple the difficulty than a normal mob. Every mob in a dungeon is elite. So you need to go in there with a group of 5 people. 1 person that plays the tank, 1 plays the healer, and 3 DPS. The problem I have is I can't play with anybody I know, so we're going to have to find a group of people that are willing to take me in there, and we're going to have to get all of the quests ready to go in, which for me will be one at a time, by the way. And I'm going to have to just repeat, we're going to go in there, and I have to survive. It's essentially one massive cave, and there's no running away from enemies, there's no getting out of combat. Once you enter combat in a dungeon, it doesn't stop unless either you die or they die. So it's a big risk, but bigger rewards. As that guy's just found out in a dungeon up at level 55 called Blackrock Depths, that guy is not coming home to his family. His last words were aggro. Does that mean he was... Right, let's go get some more information. I'm glad we haven't got this flight point earlier, actually. It's actually turned out just nicely. Because otherwise I'd have had to walk. There's quests in the Dead Mines for bandanas and all sorts. But the loot. Oh, the loot. Not green loot, but blue. And there's a piece of armour in the Dead Mines that's so good that you get from a quest for completing the Dead Mines that's so good I'll be probably wearing it until level 40 or something ridiculous. Somewhere in here there is a rogue. Is he upstairs or downstairs? I'm as clueless as you are, Gwynblood, and I play this every year. Wily the Black.
So, Stoutmantle sent you? Well, I owe him. What I am about to tell you could cost me my life. The Defias gang is up to something big. Last I heard they were working in conjunction with various gnolls, kobolds, and even goblins. Take this note to Stoutmantle. It explains as much as I know on the subject. Have a good one.
I will. Do I burn my Hearthstone now? I probably do, right? Stoutmantle, you've got some nerve sending a total stranger to discuss the Defias gang. Once you saved my life, and now you're putting me in great peril. But I owe you. The Defias is larger than you think. Every mine from Westfall to Elwyn is under their control. Kobolds and gnolls have been enlisted to do their dirty work, and they have goblins crafting metal monsters to place in the Westfall fields to prey on the superstitions of the local residents. They have a vast underground network built bigger than you know, from Booty Bay right to Stormwind. You may be a brave paladin, but you're a fool if you think you can shut them down. They're working on a weapon of mass destruction. Chance of oil, maybe? After all, if there's one thing the stonemasons know, it's how to build big. You didn't think this was about pumpkin farms and vineyards now, did you? I've repaid your favour, now leave me be.
Where would you like to fly to?
Take me back.
Farewell.
I don't think I might be travelling again, so I'm not going to Hearth just yet. I'm getting kind of stressed about talents suddenly. Like these decisions about whether or not to take dodge chance or gouge increase or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe I should stop thinking about it too much. Then I might get more than 3/4 of a level in 3 hours. The fuck did I just open Discord and see? Why did I open that on stream? There's been a I don't know if you've seen, there's been a controversy in the last couple of days on Twitch, I think it was yesterday, where one of the guys from the WoW guild, the hardcore WoW guild, I don't know if you remember, Kitten, when we used to watch a lot of it, it's called Lakari. You might remember it as well as that. Fucking opened up a Word document on stream with links to some of the most disgusting and depraved shit on the internet. In front of, like, on stream. Because apparently Notepad on Windows 11, if you close a document and then open Notepad fresh, it shows the last thing that you had open. It reopens the last document. Oh god, yeah, rest in peace Lakari. Had a notepad. Ugh. And instead of just going offline, he just sat there and just took the abuse for an hour. Not just the last text file either, yeah. So it's like it continues from where you left off, right? So he closed it all down ready for the stream and didn't realise. The last two words are assault material, Gwynblade, if that helps. I would never look up anything I didn't want auto-completed on a computer. I share a screen. See, that's the thing. There's fucking no reason why I need to worry about doing this. I'm about as boring as it gets. But the idea when you're streaming of having browser, like full monitor capture on, I can't fathom why people do that. I don't get it. I'm with you, 12, yeah. I mean, the reason I do it is because of there's privacy reasons, because of nobody knows my name or my location or anything like that, right? So it's an easier way to do that. But yeah, something wood chipper, precisely. If you've opened the text file sent as part of an email, it keeps that until you specifically close it. Weird. Wouldn't even look at weird questions, yeah. If you've got to stream multiple tabs, it's a lot easier than setting up a capture for each. But I'd rather go through the rigmarole than have that as a... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm maybe a bit too private for that. Great answer.
Greetings.
I've been to speak to Wiley.
Go with honor, friend.
Good to see you back. What did Wiley have to say for himself?
Bah, I should have let that scoundrel rot when I had the chance. But this information is crucial. Good work. I wonder what Wiley meant when he mentioned the stonemasons. Perhaps that was a slip of tongue. Could the Defias gang be related to the stonemasons? Only one man would know for sure. Matthias Shaw, head of SI-7. Show him Wiley's note and see if he has anything to add to this growing mystery. If you have trouble finding Shaw, check the barracks in Old Town. Some Defias have eluded us.
Mate, I can't keep...
Go with honor, friend.
I don't know, I Google all of my questions in incognito. When are holidays in a country? Private tab first. Yeah, I don't know. I think on a stream, visually it looks scruffy as well, which might be a strange thing
looking
to say.
to get there quickly, then look no further.
Keep all your Sothan Polaroids behind a lock and key, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. It's too much of... I don't know. Like, your PC is kind of a personal thing, isn't it? There's too much of a window. But then again, I don't share. I share 5% of what most people do on the internet as a rule. So maybe it's just a difference there. But yeah, he just sat there. He knew that everybody had seen it. His chat immediately started asking him about it. And he just sat there and tanked it for some reason. Happy Friday. So weird. This is why Shrink House is the best. This is why every now and again we'll do something to reset any channel growth, and we'll just sit here quietly. Because it is a dog-eat-dog world the further up you get on this public profile business, right? Not that he doesn't deserve it, of course. Christ, of course he deserves it. But it's just a toxic, drama-filled... Playing WoW on a Friday. Yeah, every now and again we just make a decision that just kneecaps the Doomhaus a little bit, just to remind it was boss. Clearly get what occurred was beyond the pale, but use a separate... Yeah, no, you're right, 12. It's a very good thing that he is so stupid that he's got caught, right? Very good thing. But that is a level of stupidity I can barely get my head around. Yeah, I'm with you, 12, yeah. It's like everybody's got a bumhole, but this one is mine. I think that's a quote from Full Metal Jacket. Right, let's go speak to Wiley, and then we'll play some marbles, shall we? And as you can see from the scores at the top left, this is going to be a good day for the Oranges if we could win this marbles. So let's go speak to Wiley, let's get some information, and then I don't know what level should I go to Dead Mines? Oh, it depends when they'll take me. I'll start queuing maybe at 19. Everyone has a bumhole, but I only want to see it when I'm in incognito and in the right mood. And I don't want to show you what bumholes I look at in my own time. Exactly, Kit. It's been a weird stream. In a good way. I don't know why. I think I'm going to turn this stream off and not be quite sure what we've done today, what we've achieved. It's just been a lot of running around. Okay. I think I'll go Dead Mines at level 19. Next week, though, I'm going to have to start braving these Westfall quests. We're going to go and get that. We're going to kill Murlocs next week.
Welcome to SI. 7 headquarters, adventurer.
Hello. I've got this letter from Brian Stoutmantle in Westfall.
Light bless you. This matter might be more complex than Stoutmantle realizes. The Stonemasons Guild was run by a man named Edwin Van Cleef. Van Cleef was responsible for rebuilding Stormwind after the Orcs razed it in the First War. Apparently, Van Cleef and his men were unhappy with their treatment by the king after the reconstruction was complete. That just might explain a thing or two. I have written a more detailed account for your master in Westfall. Take this to him at once.
Done. The stonemasons that rebuilt Stormwind are suddenly all wearing red masks. We'll know who's a wrong un because they've got a red mask on their face at all times. No grow house. Lovely. Right, let's get back into the middle of town and that should do us. Led by Edwin Van Cleef, the Stonemasons Guild was composed of the most skilled builders among men. The Stonemasons helped to rebuild the broken city of Stormwind that was razed by the Orcs during the First War. Van Cleef and his tradesmen were peerless builders, and their work and artistry was evident in the edifices of the Cathedral of Light and Stormwind Keep itself. However, the nobles of Stormwind ran up a huge debt by expanding the kingdom's military presence throughout Elwyn and into Stranglethorn. The massive debt crippled the kingdom's economy and stripped Van Cleef and his stonemasons of their promised rewards. After spending years toiling to rebuild the glorious city, the stonemasons were left broke, forgotten by the city's corrupt officials. Having personally known Edwin Van Cleef my entire life, I can tell you that facing him as a foe is quite a daunting task. You see, he was my childhood friend, and I personally trained him in the ways of the shadows, thinking one day he might consider a career alongside me. If Van Cleef is heading up the Defias, then may the light have mercy on our souls. Master Matthias Shaw, Stormwind Assassins Guild. Right, that then is the thrust of next week. We're going to investigate the Defias and start working our way towards being Dead Mines ready. Hey. Thank you all for joining me today, everybody. This was a weird one, but I think we've come out of it well, given that we're alive, and that's all that matters, right? Going to be today's thumbnail. Saves using my rogue that I'm supposed to be using to level trim. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Well, that'll do for today, lovely. I say cleave, like see leave, very wrong for a long time. Van Cleave, I thought it was Van Claff. Like claw and laugh. Van Claff. E-E-F. Cleef. Shrinkhouse, we know that's what you really want. After all, you survived long enough to take away my bonus point for this playthrough. That is also true before we move over to marbles. Wow, look how that's framed just perfectly inside the... That's dumb. Currently then, Shaggy Dan is still in the lead, but the second I cross over it will become green points. And I have officially survived the whole week of my winter car in Hardcore WoW. I said, lovely. Yeah, it was a thing we all did before the playthrough, Fisty. They were blind as well. So it's closed now, alas. It was like a thing that we ran in the run-up. So everybody guessed that without knowing what everybody else was. Lovely. Right, that's going to do it. See you all next Friday for more WoW. But for now... This is a pretty big marbles. If the Oranges win this marbles, we are going to take the lead for the first time since 2024. That day when Siddles mastered the Royal Rumble. Pretty big. Lovely. Right, I appreciate everybody stopping by, but let's play some marbles, shall we? If not Grow House, win WoW on a Friday afternoon once a week while talking about uncomfortable stuff. I mean, it's Shrink House. It's designed exactly for that reason. Fisty, good morning, incidentally. Right, for those that don't know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. The greens are the oranges. The greens and the oranges, I should say, Take part at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day and who gets the golden name in Discord. However, today we've got stream races coming up after, so there are 2 points to give out in the next sort of 15 minutes. The oranges have the chance to take the lead for the first time in 2 years. And I didn't see a moose, Tagslack, alas. Tagslack, welcome to the stream. Never read the actual text until 8 years or so ago. Sadly, I was a hanger-on like a dingleberry. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you'd like to take part in today's marbles.
Announcement, it's 25F here and I threw boiling water in the air and it turned to steam before it hit the ground.
Crikey. Stay inside, Dougie. Order your parts from the classified magazine. If you'd like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... rats. Go. Single point marbles. Come on, oranges, this is important. Greens, take a step back for this, we don't need you. I see a lot of orange here. We have done a lot of good work this week, and there's also stream races coming up after it, and the fucking stubble round. I've lost 2 stubble rounds in a row, for those that don't know. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Right, we have Paula, welcome to the stream, and congratulations on the birth of your child. Paula, welcome to the stream, and big congratulations. 12 for the oranges.
You don't need me, but you want me and you love me, kisses.
No, you're a green. You fall outside of the bounds of my heart based entirely on being green. Zothan for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Azar for the greens. Fisty for the greens. Look, I can't spell your name right. Fisty for the greens. Dougie for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Dotty for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Heaton for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Augur for the greens. Bear. Oh shit, I just deleted Augur. Augur for the greens. Bear for the greens. Azzy for the oranges. Come on, Rock. For the oranges. Cardi for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Schmitz for the oranges. Santa for the greens. Is that everyone? Oh, and 6-4 for the greens. 23 marbles enter the race. First person to pick up this one tip is level go. We have 23 marbles in. We've got Polar, 12, Sothan, Lundio, Cesar, Fisty, Dougie, Cheeky, Scotty, Alcarion, Kitten, Satan, Cats, Tagslack, Augur, Bear, Azzy, Mindrake, Cardi, Shaggy Dan, Schmitz, Santa, and 6-4. 10 oranges and 13 greens. Polar says 3. 1, 2, 3. The level is not getting picked. 1, 2, 3. Oh god, Marbles Diner. Oh god, Cellist's here. Cellist, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well, and too well to join for golf this evening. Cellist, you're in for the greens. 14 greens. Come on, oranges. They've got 4 more than we have. He did say 5, didn't he? Okay then. We're on Love is in the Air instead. 24 marbles enter the race. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Oh shit, Cellist is golfing. Okay, oranges have got 4 points back to back to back. The oranges have 4 less marbles, but if we win this, we take the lead for the first time since late 2024. Then we've got stream races coming up after. We've got golf as well. Tagslack's the record holder. 1 minute 57 seconds. We're going. The uterus level to celebrate Paula's baby. It does look like a uterus at the back. Right, how many greens are in the front 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so, as usual, the lead orange is 7 marbles places behind. But it happens a lot, so there's no need to be surprised by it, right? Kitten then is the most advanced orange. Got 5 greens to try and hold off. Oh, 6-4, just knocked Kitten slightly. Bear in the lead on the right. Santa, Cats as well. Kitten's desperately trying to fight against the usual script of the greens. 12 now in 3rd, might be the only person. He's dropped to 4th. Santa, Augur and Polar. Augur goes through that spinner. Does he get a good run through it? He does, effortlessly. 12 is an orange, so he won't get as good a run through the spinner. But it wasn't bad. Oh no, it's not good enough. Cheeky then could maybe take 2nd. There is some hope for the oranges. Bear goes down on that side. Augur's here as well. Augur's got a good advantage. Can he stick that landing? He can. I mean, we have... Oh, 12 tried his hardest. Right, can Cheeky take on Augur? Oh. And I bet these 3 greens get it. Yeah. And there's no greens and oranges anywhere near, look. Satan in about 8th, I think. Fucking hell. Just when the oranges have a chance. The golf gods switch things up. Polar filled the jump. Lundios is miles through. Schmitz, I think, is in 3rd now. Imagine. Oh, and then Schmitz gets bumped by everybody behind him. This is looking like a very dominant performance from Augur. He's got nobody anywhere near him to cause him any problems. There are some oranges on the way, but he's already got the drop he needed. First out early. And there he goes. Unless he gets like some super unlucky ending, I think Augur has taken the point and the oranges do without. Fuck. Augur for the greens is your person of the century of the day. Then Augur gets is that your 2nd point of the year? Greens on 11. Or is it your first, I'm assuming, seeing as you said finally. Augur is gilded. Mina's crown comes off. Augur's goes on. Augur has joined the race for Eurovision qualification. Keep being in the front of the pack and not getting anything. Greens, congratulations, you have the point. Oranges, no, Augur's 2nd point. He's tied top of the league. You won the very first day. Alright, Scotty is the final point. The oranges tried their best, but we lost Kitten, Cheeky, and 12 in the effort. Shit. Alright, stream races. I mean, we can still tie it and then potentially take the lead in golf. But we have to win stream races. And that's what we're going to do now. And I aren't losing the stubble round.
Greens
today.
rule. You love us and you want us.
No.
Kisses.
No. No, stop bullying me. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Alright, stream races. The oranges are quite good at winning the first round. But the oranges have a problem. And that problem is Stubbler. There has been 3 Stubbler rounds this year, and I have lost 2 of them in a row. If it wasn't for me, the oranges would be 1 point clear at the top of the league right now. But for some reason, I keep sabotaging despite how hard I try. The Stubbler round is coming up 2nd, but first, the winner of this round wins a bonus point for their team. If you'd like to join for today's run of stream races, you must simply type the word race. Now, go! You've got 30 seconds race. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, my spine is killing me. Fucking hellfire. Right, in this round we have Mindrake, Bear, Tagslack, 12, Polar, Dougie, Kitten, Augur, Cheeky, Fisty, Shaggydan, Radware, Alkirion, Lundios, Cardi, Satan, Cats, Azzy, Santa, all in. New rule, by the way. I can't enforce it, so I just have to hope that you're all good people. Only 1 boom per person per race. Agreed? I can't enforce it, I just have to hope that you don't ruin it for everybody. 1 boom per person per race. Focus in the front car and facing backwards. Winner of this wins a bonus point for their team. Best of luck to everybody. Come on, oranges. Fuck! Cat's in the lead immediately for the greens. Shaggydan in 2nd for the oranges. Cats has a bit of a strange angle. Bear goes for his boost. Flies off the level. Lot of green here right now. Shaggydan is the only one that can help. Tagslack with his single boom takes Fisty out of 4th, 3rd. Fisty has been removed for the greens. Chopped. But this is very green at the moment. Tagslack is orange and Shaggydan is orange, but everybody else is green. Can the greens break our hearts? Shaggydan has fallen off the level. Fucking hell! Lundios now first, Augur in second. Augur and Lundios now neck and neck. Tag's like the most advanced orange. Cheeky's in fourth place, that could do some damage as well, but these two are going to end up hitting each other. And then Tag's like drove off the fucking level as well. Oh, Cats fell too. Cheeky now in the lead. Alkarion in the lead. The front three are all orange suddenly. Augur's used his single boom and up goes Santa from the back. This is good. This is good. One of you needs to stick this landing. Alkarion sticks it. Shaggy Dan in second sticks it. This is the way. A boom comes in from Santa. Santa's used his one boom to take out Tag Slag from the front five. Come on, we can't throw this away. Lundios won us a point last week. Today has cost us one. Come on, Alkarion, hold it down. And Lundios goes for it again and destroys himself. Bear's gone for his boost. That might be well timed. Thank you all for the booms, by the way. Santa's used his, Augur's used his, Tag Slag's used his, Lundios has used his. Just hold the line. Radware is coming in fourth place. Radware has proved he's been lucky this week. Oh, Alkarion, what cornering. Did you see that landing? Come on, level finish. Ooh, we're not far away. Unless Alkarion turns left here. Which I think he might be. Okay, we are far away. Shaggy Dan and Cheeky are too close to each other at the moment. I don't like it. Bear's gone for his boom. Takes out Satan from 7th for the oranges. Alright, the greens have used their artillery. Alkarion's holding on. Take that to protect the lead, yeah. You've tanked that hit. Where's the end of the level? Going Grace at you. Radware's now taken 3rd from Cheek. Just don't hit him. Okay, Shaggy Dan's taken 1st. Alkarion had a bit of a trouble there. Yeah, we're all going grey watching it. I don't like how close Radware is. It's a big gap. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather he was about 20 behind. Alkarion's gone for his boost. Shaggy Dan, you now have to be perfect because Radware is back there somewhere. Katz has just boosted himself off the level. That's fine. Shaggy Dan, Jesus, just hold on. Alkarion's managed to maintain 2nd, but the gap between Alkarion and Radware is tight. Although it's Radware's fallen back. I think Katz might have rammed up behind Radware and knocked him a little bit. Come on. No, because this is putting pressure on the stubble round. If I win the stubble round, we'll go ahead. What we don't need is Lundios to snipe me at the start again. Come on, Shaggy Dan, hold this down. Alkarion is in 2nd. Shaggy Dan, stay on the track, stay on the track. Just don't fuck it up, just don't be shit. What choice do I have? Shaggy Dan, absolute expert work. And look at the stunts at the end. Shaggy Dan then wins the point back. The Greens might have done what they always do in marbles, but Shaggy Dan, Alkarion, Cheeky. Radware did get 2nd, by the way. Alkarion did fluff his lines towards the end. The model of what? The car cats? Right, stubble around. Satan. Might be one of the best timed long jumps I've ever seen. Look at that. Beautiful work from Satan on the long jump. Everybody else is crashing into each other on the finish line. Orange is pulling ahead on stubble around would be a better story than going up on marbles. That's true. Oh no, you're making me nervous now. You know how bad I am at stubble around. Mindrake's boost just took out about 15 people on the finish line. Oh, I shouldn't be this nervous. Right, points are 11-11. If you'd like to join me for the stubble around, let's begin. I'll be focusing myself and myself alone. If I win, the oranges gain a point. If I lose, the oranges lose a point. 1 boom per person. I've lost the last 2 stubble rounds in a row. If I lose 3 stubble rounds in a row, My legs are shaking. I'm so stressed. I'm in 8th. We're starting in 8th. That's not bad. All right. Good luck, me. Trouble is I can't boost, but then I could never boost. All right. Not bad. Shaggy Dan's been taken out in front by Lundios. Bear's got under the map. Stubbler's in 4th. Ah! Okay, that was bad. And now my wheels are broken. I've got the bug where the wheels break, which means I'm not going to get my respawn, and as always, I'm going to end up in fucking last. Okay, I'll take that. Tag slap! There's just 6-4 behind me. And now I'm at the back. How? Every fucking week? Tag slap takes out Mindright. Okay, if I get around this better than these lot have. Yes! Mindright, Tag Slack, and 6-4 are behind me. Tag Slack, thank you for the bits. Lundios, thank you for the bits. Lundios is dead, I think, yeah. Okay, this is better. This is better. Augur takes out Mindright again, which I'm sure Mindright won't mind about. Yes, that's at the back. Alright, we're ahead of 12, we're ahead of Azzy, we're ahead of Lundios. I flirted with danger for a second there, but if we hold on, we can maybe... Fisty! Oh, these greens are violent today. It's alright, we've got plenty of people behind. Mindright's fallen under... Augur put Mindright under the level. Tried to bugger it up using 2 boosts, and I'm in 4th. You managed to drop back. No, you are there as well, yeah.
You want us and you love us. Kappa.
Not true. Eighth. 7th. 8th. Fucking hell, Cheeky just won it. I was close. Cardi. Shaggy Dan 2nd, Cardi 3rd, Dougie 4th, Stubbler 5th. Alright, I didn't win a point, but at least I've stopped my losing streak. Good work, Orange is behind.
Don't forget the kiss is part of a fistful of sky.
Will you lot stop flirting with me for 5 seconds? I'm trying to not lose the Stubbler round. You know what? I'm going to claim that this was a good week up for Stubbler. I didn't die in 4 streams of My Summer Car, nor did I die in a stream of Permadeath World of Warcraft, and I didn't lose the Stubbler round. You didn't lose another of my points, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I think what we're learning is that Shaggy Dan, you've got the bug radware where you think you're still driving, you and Tag Slack up there. What we're learning is that Shaggy Dan might be the best Stream Racers player we've got. Good week, Oranges. Alright, scores then finish 11-11. Golf with your friends is coming up in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Oranges, if we could flood this, we can win the point and go 1-up in golf over the weekend. I'll take that. For now, however, good work, Shaggy Dan. Good work, Augur. And good work, everybody, for finishing our our first week of My Winter Car Deathless. We have the car. We have we've got the car all set up. I think we've learnt the kind of basics. We know where cousin is. We know where uncle is. Rest his peace. We're kind of working out how to not suffer from the problem. All that's going well. In WoW, we're not only alive, but we're coming towards the end of Westfall and setting up for our first dungeon. The Oranges have got 5 points this week. Not found Grandma yet. No, not found Suski either. There's a woman that looks 60% like Grandma, but has a different voice. I don't think it's her. Also, she doesn't recognise me. Anyway, but that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for joining. I'm not going to ramble like I usually do lately, so thank you all for being here. You're all lovely as ever. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids and everything. But most importantly, thank you all for spending time in this god-awful place. I will see you all next week for more. Lovely. For now, however, if you're staying on the platform, nobody is live, but keep an eye out for friends of the Doomhaus that you might know. I will see you all in golf in 2 hours and 45 minutes. If I don't see you there, I'll see you at Discord. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you bright and early on Monday for more My Winter Car. For now, however, Can somebody think of a final word as I say Dougie, Bear, 12, Radware, Santa, Shaggy Dan, Fisty, tags like Lundios, Cats, Polar, and everybody else. In fact, I've already got a final word. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all on Monday. But the final word for today is this. Congratulations, Polar. Why's my fucking soundboard not working? Ah.